10 subscribers, get me? If you're a K-pop fan, I know you guys have been waiting, so I'm being more consistent with reacting to more K-pop stuff. So if you're new here, then you know what to do. Make sure you share, like, comment, all that stuff there. By the way, my name is Versatile, aka I can build a trusted name. You can trust when it comes to all things reactions. And right now, we're going to react to the BTS guide, the helpful guide. I know it says 2024 for this version. However, this is the version that's just going to have to do for now. So if you could please bear with me, give me a second. Straight into it. So yeah, let's get straight into it. No delay. Let's go. All right, let's go. Now I'm just deep in it. This part here should have been my thumbnail. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. So on the VOD, you hear me? I'll put that as a cover art. But by the way, I forgot to mention they're gonna be linking the pinned comments on the replay on the video demand version, and I want you to basically, go to that pinned comments and go purchase your Sanctuary Spa package. Get me? So obviously BTS when they do their comeback or there's a solo, get me? You'll be prepped and ready. You understand it? Get me? The link to that's going to be in the pinned comments. Let's go.
Hello, y'all. BTS.
BTS are a 7-member boy band from South Korea consisting of 3 rappers and 4 vocalists.
Now, wasn't that interesting? So the previous guide I reacted to, it was to do with 7 band members, and do you understand? That was in regards to Baby Monster. Do you understand? So this is interesting. So what is the average? What is the average band size, if that makes sense? Like group members, what's the average? Because I know, like for example, in usual, let's just say Western world, it's like the average size is like 4, if that 4 to 5, and that's it. Do you understand? Because you've got to remember, even like the Jackson 5, again, the clue is in the name. Better, let's go.
BTS stands for 방탄소년단, which means Bulletproof Boy Scouts in Korean. They were named Bulletproof because, just like the meaning, they wanted to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations that were aimed at people like bullets. They debuted on June 13, 2013, and have gained global recognition since the past several years. BTS debuted under BigHit, which is now a subsidiary label under HYBE.
Wait. I'm hearing the music in the background, and it's reminding me of many men wish on me. I don't cry no more. Don't look. That's that. You think I'm bugging? I know that joint. That's that 50 Cent joint. Unless BTS got a song that's similar and they sampled it, fair enough. But I would know if they sampled it. But then again, I wouldn't know, would I? Let me know in the comments below if there is a song that is similar, because that's interesting. No, wait. It's all coming back to me now because I have read to some BTS songs. Their flow is similar to, do you know what I mean? It's similar. All right. But what song is it? Let me know in the comments below.
HYBE now, including BigHit, has several other labels under it, which manage several K-pop groups and artists. BTS was formed by Bang Si-hyuk, who is also popularly known as Bang PD or Hitman Bang. He is the founder and chairman of HYBE. Although it is a widely spread stereotype that K-pop idols do not write their own music and are controlled by the company, from the beginning, BTS has always been heavily involved with making their music. helping them to stand out more among their peers.
I mean, that would genuinely make more sense because for any artist, for any genre, for you to sustain, you have to write some of your music. You have to. Even if, because I'll give you an example, right? Kanye West, for example, he has writers. Let's be real. Like he hasn't shied away from it. Ironically, Shy, what's it? Shy the Print, Shy. That I can't remember his name properly. Anyway, he's basically one of his writers as well. He's not. It's not like it's a big deal. The main thing for me is obviously with him being a rapper as well. It's like if you go on to say you are the best rapper in the world or whatever the case may be, then you can't say that if you have a writer. I don't care. You literally can't say that. The same thing with Drake. Drake is the one who's always said he's one of the best rappers or whatever. All right, cool. But you have a team of writers. You have reference tracks. Yeah. And there's so many out there. Like there's nothing, hear me out, there's nothing wrong with it so long as you stand 10 toes and be like, this is me. Do you understand? Like it just makes sense to do that. I don't, you know what I mean? But anyway, forget all that for now. So, as far as K-pop is concerned, I do know. Yeah. So, in fact, let's use Michael Jackson as an example because I do know BTS are a fan of Michael Jackson. Yeah, like even at some point in Michael Jackson's career, when he was with his brothers at the Jackson 5, the majority of their songs, in fact, do you know what I mean? Like they literally didn't write their songs; they had songwriters for them. In fact, I think at least some of their songs they're doing cover songs, if that makes sense. But they were still, you know what I mean? It was just the Motown way in it. Let's be real. We'll discover that another day. We react to that another day, yeah, about the Motown process. But then so aside from that, you have and then obviously when they ended up getting a lot more older and they moved to CBS, minus Jermaine, like they then wrote some of their songs. You know what I mean? Especially Jackie Jackson. So I hear that Michael Jackson wrote some of the songs, and Michael Jackson writes his own songs. Sometimes he got other people to write for him. There you go. Like, for example, J-Lo's Drain, Waiting for Tonight. Oh, like that was supposed to be for Michael Jackson, but that was J-Lo's first global hit. Yeah, man, let's keep moving. Let's go.
Mr. Bang also regularly encouraged the BTS members to participate in music making and find their own style. Two of the members from the rap unit had actually been underground rappers before being part of BTS, so they already were experienced in songwriting and producing music. Between 2010 and 2012, BigHit Entertainment held auditions in different parts of Korea to find the members for the group BTS. The 7 members of BTS came to Seoul from different parts of South Korea. After auditioning for and passing the BigHit auditions, they trained under BigHit, practicing every day along with about 30 other trainees, of whom only 7 would get to debut as BTS. Although originally BTS was supposed to be a strictly hip-hop group, consisting of only rappers, vocalists were added later on, and BTS debuted as a 7-member hip-hop idol group. They held their...
That's interesting. I didn't know that. So they originally were supposed to be a hip-hop group. That's interesting because, you know, with hip-hop groups here, like in general, yeah, it's like, for example, one hip hop group that springs to mind, for example, is G Unit. I'm gonna use G Unit as an example, right? Now, originally it started off with 3 people, yeah, 50 Cent, Tony Yayo, and Lloyd Banks. Those are the original 3, yeah. But then it evolved over time where it became 50 Cent, Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck. Then it evolved again. So it seemed like Tony Yayo, because he went to jail, although it was on the album cover, eventually Young Buck came involved, if that makes any sense. So technically there's 5, but there's technically 4, if that makes sense. Now, then it evolved over time again. Then the game ended up being in G Unit. So technically there's 6. Do you understand? And then evolved over time again. Like, I get it. But they didn't sustain like BTS though. Let's be real. Let's go.
Their first fan meeting with 300 fans in 2013. During the time of BTS's debut, BigHit was a small company. It struggled financially in the early years, even coming close to bankruptcy. The conditions were so bad that the 7 boys even had to share one room. Because of the lack of power BigHit had at the time, BTS had to endure several hardships and mistreatments. They were looked down upon by their idol peers, show hosts, and were harshly criticized by the underground hip-hop community for debuting as a hip-hop idol group. Even their debut performance happened because the show needed a filler for someone else's performance.
활방에서 정말 수많은 공격과 왜 그런지 모르겠지만 굉장히 많이 공격을 받았었어요. 그거는 왜 이렇게까지 우리를 미워하지? 라는 거에 좀 많이 초점이 있었고 굉장히 분노가 가득 차는 상태였고 지금 생각해보면 정말 좀 시기어린 생각일 수도 있는데 뭔가 꼭 성공해서 복수하고 싶다라는 생각을 굉장히 많이 하고
BTS's debut song and album did not get much recognition. However, they started growing gradually, little by little. They got their first music show win 2 years later with I Need You.
Just goes to...
In 2016, BTS won their first grand prize at the Melon Music Awards, or MMAs.
I'm not gonna lie to you, all this time, I didn't understand what MMA stands for. I'm not, like listen, because I've seen it about recently, obviously, yeah? And I'm like, I never knew it stood for that. It's like, for example, the mobiles, yeah? If I was to ask you in the comment section below, without Googling, yeah? What does mobiles stand for? Leave your answer in the comments below. I'm not going to give you the answer. I want you to give me the answer because, again, I already know the answer. You know what I'm saying? But I need you to know the answer to see if you can, just so you can understand where I'm coming from. I didn't know. But right, it's interesting how their success wasn't an instant one. It was a gradual process. And that's a life lesson, yeah? Because in life, your success may not be immediate. No matter what it is, it may not necessarily be immediate. But so long as you put in the work and you do what's ever needed in that moment, eventually you will have your time and, you know what I mean? You will have your success and you'll be able to maintain the success. Let's go.
방탄소년단 축하드립니다. 축하합니다. 2016 Melon Music Awards Best Album of the Year. 아멘! 감사합니다.
In 2017, BTS became the first ever K-pop artist to win the Billboard Top Social Artist Award. They would go on to win this award for 4 more years until the category was subsequently removed. And since then, they've been on a roll.
No. You see, this is what I don't, no disrespect to Americans, yeah, but you see when it comes to certain American awards, yeah, like even the Grammys, they're doing the same thing to Beyonce, yeah. They're now having to add another category because of Beyonce, because of the country music she was doing. Like, it's mad. What, because they were always winning, you're telling me you're going to remove the category now? What kind of madness is that? That's rude and disrespectful. Like, cool, if you want to add another category so you can give more people a chance, all right, cool, I hear it. You know what I mean? But to remove the category, I feel like that's far worse than the whole Beyonce situation at the Grammys. If I'm completely honest, it's far more worse. But let's keep it moving.
Sweeping award shows and collecting numerous trophies, they've shot into popularity. In 2018, they became the youngest recipients for the Hwagwon Order of Cultural Merit by the Korean government for promoting Korean culture and language across the world.
Oh, nice.
In 2019, they swept the same award shows where they had won their first grand prize 3 years ago, taking home all 4 grand prizes at both the shows, MMAs and Mamas. In 2020, during the pandemic, to comfort and cheer up armies, they released Dynamite, which would be...
Yeah, Dynamite. Like, Dynamite. Oh. Is it that tune? Is it that tune I'm thinking of? You know, sometimes there's some songs there where you think of the song, but the melody is completely different than what it is. But that Dynamite tune, I've reacted to it. I don't know if I've reacted on this channel, but it might be on my other channel. Regardless, I will react to some more BTS. You want me to react to their first album? That's definitely coming. Get me? I'm gonna react to a lot more BTS content. So make sure you stay tuned for real, for real. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share this with everyone. Leave a comments in the comments below. Get me? Let's
Become
go.
their first ever song to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
For real, for real.
In 2021, South Korean President appointed them as presidential envoys. That same year, BTS also won Artist of the Year at AMAs.
But nobody could have ever bet on the odds of us standing here and receiving this award. Except y'all, Army. Except y'all.
In 2022, BTS was invited to the White House to speak about anti-Asian hate crime and Asian inclusion.
Important issues of anti-Asian hate crimes, Asian inclusion, and diversity.
They also held a record-breaking concert in Busan in October.
Wait. We have to speak about that for just a short moment, yeah? I literally remember there was a time when that happened. I can't remember the actual year, but that's a massive deal. But I do remember there was a back and forth. Like, oh, why this? Why that? I don't want to go into too much details, but you understand? But that is a massive deal to be able to use your influence and power, so to speak, to speak on certain matters like that. And don't get me wrong, there's many just as there's many different types of black people, there's many different types of Asian people as well. So it's just a case of it's a massive look. Do you get it? It's a massive look. That's the way I see it.
October of that year. BTS has the fastest accumulation of 6 #1 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 since the Beatles in the 1960s.
For real. Wait. Okay, I understand that's that stat, yeah. But what about the Jacksons? Now, what about the Jackson 5? Because I feel like they do this sometimes, yeah. No disrespect to whoever's narrating this and whoever did their research here, but I feel like it's like the Jackson 5, for some reason, it's like they get a rate. It's like their history, the things that they've done, it gets erased. Like, and it's not spoken about, which it should be. This is why, listen, why I will be reacting to more Jackson 5 on this channel as well. Yeah, because the respect needs to be there and people need to learn and understand. Get me? As far as bands, boy bands or even girl bands are concerned, get me? You got the Jackson 5, like the things they've done. Hey, yo, I'm telling you, yo.
This information, BTS now has won more than 900 physical awards, and they've bagged 5 Grammy nominations. They also have over 30 Guinness World Records.
Collaborations. Coldplay. Yo, Chris. A.K.A. Chris Fine. Yo, you know. Megan Thee Stallion.
So smooth like the car I ride. Even your best party planner couldn't catch this vibe. Big boss and I make a hater stay on their job. And I be on these girls' necks like the back of their bobs. Houston's finest in the room.
Alright, so listen. Sometimes I troll on social media, especially Twitter, and I'm like, Megan Thee Stallion is like the baby. They only have one flow and they can only rap about one thing. That verse, even though it was short, and I will react to the song, it does prove that she can rap about other things. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. But let's go. Nicki Minaj. Hey, yo. You should put Nicki Minaj. Anyway, the Barbs would be mad if they see this, because they'd be like, why is it Nicki Minaj first ahead of Megan Thee Stallion? If you know, you know. Listen. Anyway, go.
What's good, Korea? You know I've been on boards for my whole career. I'm about to jet in the Leah.
and put more than my hands in the air. Hands in the air, put your hands in the air. If you getting money, rubber bands in the air.
Been that basketball, we paying that a lot. I'm in this
Steve,
get to the chicken, whip it, then I flip it and trap it off.
how you say your
I gotta
name?
get to the
How you
dollar.
say-
Hold the
okay.
hands and back, come
You
on.
work with Michael
Woman
Jackson
on
as
gas,
well.
so long. Ready to whack, come on. Whack, come on. Whack, come on.
Yeah, I think I've read. I remember. No, I have. I don't know if it's this channel or the other channel. I can't remember. Oh, you don't know this guy. And also tell me how. Keep going, hang on. And so many others, such as Troye Sivan, don't know who that person is. Snake Dogg, sorry, I have to call him Snake Dogg. Benny Blanco, that name sounds familiar. Sia, Zara Lawson, I've heard of these people. Benny Blanco is not the person I'm thinking about, because I know there's a Blanco in the UK. Funny enough, he's from South London, and he's from Harlem Spartan. That's all I remember. That's all I know. But I know he hasn't got a train with BTS, because I would know. And the reason why I would know that, because yeah, he would have gone super clear. I'm not saying he hasn't gone clear yet, but like, listen, there's levels and there's levels. If you're collaborating with BTS, you've reached new levels that do you know what I mean? You reach new levels. Do you know what I mean? That you'll be shouting it to the rooftops. Yeah, but let's keep it moving. Let's go. Musical diversity. I like artists. One genre. Pop, rock, R&B, talent.
가닥고 타오르는 저 불씨 기름이 닥쳐오르 먼저 집어삼킨 내 백신 휩쓸려 가고 지금 오늘의 선수 입증하신 내 건수 무기시지 감동동동 동네북이 대 동동동 톡톡 건드는 개시를 툭툭 반응이 없어
Very good song. I think I reacted to this before. I haven't reacted to a live performance. And that was smooth. Since the baby BTS have been known for their lyrics. Their songs talk about issues of mental health. Their debut song, No More Dreaming Country. Here it's still.
누가 부모님은 틀어박힌 꿈을 수입해 장래희망 넘버원 공무원 강요진 꿈을 아냐 구회 말 구원 수수시간 낭비 야자에 도주구를 아냐 똑같은 소리에 반항해 꿈 특별 사면 자신에게 넣어봐 네 꿈의 프로파일 어감을 받던 인생 네 삶의 추억가 되어봐
That video, I haven't reacted to it, but that video looks like I'm gonna enjoy that type of video. I can't even lie. I ain't gonna lie, like, because obviously they're on the one of them's on a BMX, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I listen. But anyway, listen. Yo, I'm actually just taking it all in pause, no diddy. Like how far they've actually come in this life, in their career, and their journey so far. Because think about it. Like, what was they thinking and feeling in the moment? Do you know what I mean? Before, because think about it, most artists, yeah, like it's either make or break in terms of if they release music, it either breaks you or makes you. And if it breaks you, it's back to square one. If that, you're already at square one. Do you understand? It's mad. Like, how would you feel? Like, how would you feel in that moment, knowing, you know what I mean, what they went through, and then obviously Now they got over what 950 plus awards, like physical awards, or is that nominations? Which one is it? I can't remember what it was. That's listen. Let's keep it moving on. All right, Silver Spoon, also known as Base Day, is a song that criticizes the old generation, prejudice against the younger generation. You know what? Yeah, I need to react to that song, obviously, based on that concept alone. Yeah, because it's not just. I feel like that is. I'm not gonna say it's an overall societal issue, but it is something because I've seen it in the hip hop community as well. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, I've seen it, and I've never understood it because yeah, you can get the younger generation not really caring about the older generation because they're in their zone, they're doing what they want to do. Yeah, understandable. But then when you got someone of the older generation criticizing the younger generation, all right, before criticizing them, guide them. You understand? Like guide them. And if they're not ready to be guided, give them like space to be able to grow, to be able to learn to the point that like, all right, now they can be guided. But anyway, let's go. They will come even if nothing.
뭔가 달라질까 그런 건 아닐 거야 그래도 이 하루가 끝나잖아 조짐과 분침이 겹칠 때 세상은 아주 작은 숨을 참아 Zero
Okay. The song Spring Day is about longing, love, and loneliness. Although BTS have never directly it's theorized and widely recognized. That's what Seven years ago. Wow. Just read the film demonstrate the incredible music and ability and lyricism. Most of them are all dead songs of deep, meaningful lyrics and convey message to the audience. I respect that. I respect that for real, for real. Alright, next up, performances. Alright. For the top tier performance in the medical cinema. Chorus of some of the hardest dance forms in history. Wow! The members of BTS spend 12 hours a day. Perfect. No, you gotta practice. The hard work is evident in the middle of the give us. Hey yo, that's cold. Hey yo. Okay. That synchronization is cold. I can't even lie. A few things before we move on to learn about the members. Okay. Korea has different aces in the class. Everyone. Hey, listen. Hold on. Do you know what's mad? Like, I remember, I don't know what age I was here, but I remember I was thinking to myself, hang on, wouldn't it make more sense for a, you know what I mean, in regards to your age, shouldn't it be from conception? And that makes, you know what I'm saying? I don't explain it. But if they're saying that here, hold on, let me rewind that because that is interesting. Hold on. They're not today. All right, let's see. Boom, here we go. So Korea has a different age system. In counting someone's age in Korea, Koreans are also considered a year in the room. So everyone is 1 year old at birth. Hey, yo. Okay, maybe that's not the same concept I was thinking of. Because obviously, because think about it, naturally, from conception, it's usually like until birth. That's 9 months. Do you get it? Do you get? So that's not necessarily a year, unless obviously the Korean calendar is different than obviously the Gregorian Western calendar, which makes sense. Like not everything has to go by Western calendar, and I get it. So I respect this a lot because it makes me realize how much different culture really is in different places. But anyway. Everyone gets 1 year added to the group. On New Year's Day, oh, usually they're saying there's 1 2 Okay. In Korea, age plays a huge role. If someone is born a year before you, you should call them with honorifics since their members of BTS are born in different years. You often hear them saying "Hayoung" to members older than themselves. Okay.
해볼까? 좀 있나? 말하지 마라. 호비 먼저 찍고. 몇 대 맞을 것처럼 보여요. 지민이 형도 좀 맞고 싶다는데. 그다음.
Okay. Hayoung is a term which simply means older brother, while Dongseyoung means younger brother, simply maknae. Okay. All right, so here we go. In my reaction to Baby Monster's guide, I was asking the question, what does maknae mean? What does maknae mean? Because it was actually mentioned quite a lot. Not a lot, but like it was mentioned. I was just confused. And the way it seemed, I thought it was something. I'm not gonna say something negative, but you know when someone uses a word or a term just to tease someone, that's what I perceived it as. And I could be wrong, but that's how I perceived it. So you know me. Rather than trying to, I don't want to be disrespectful in it because that's what I'm asking. Just let me know what certain things mean. But here it says similarly, maknae means younger one in Korean. Now I can understand why someone would use that as a term to be teasing someone because you don't want to be known as a younger. Do you know what I mean? Like, what do you mean younger? Yeah, me. In BTS there are two lines, Hyung line and Magna line. Hyung line consists of the older members Jin, Suga, JHope, and R.M. I want to hear Sugar and Sugar Free do a song together. You know what I mean? And just call it Sugar. Get me? I'm just saying. All right. Listen. And I guess technically, if I'm understanding correctly, because Sugar Free is actually older, I guess he would be called. He will be Hyung. Yeah. Am I right by that? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know in the comments below. I was meant to ask, what is your favorite BTS song if you could choose one? Or no, let's not do that. That's unfair. What's your top 5 BTS songs? And what's your top 5 BTS performances? Yeah, leave that in the comments below. Let's go. All right. I don't want to keep pausing too much because I'm just looking at the time. All right, so Wild Magnet line consists of younger ones, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, similar to Hayoung and Dong Sayang in work settings. To refer to senior or junior, the words subbayanam, and hubei are used. Sunbae means senior, hubei means junior. Yeah, I'm still confused. Let's go. All right. I hope there's no more reading like this. I want BTS members to talk now. All right. I want them to talk. A small helpful bit of info during the members parts. I will be mentioning words like representative, animal, and BT21 character for each member. Each member of BTS have their own representative animal emoji. I'm aware of that only because in descriptions, I usually put that in the description. If it's not there in the description for most of them, I only learned that like literally recently. But let's go. And I know other K-pop bands also have something similar, which is quite interesting to know. A lot of times they use promoting the short and name when they're trying to translate a lot of albums. Alright. I'm done reading. Alright, listen. Making me feel like I'm not at school, bruv. Hear me out. Yeah, I'm gonna go. R.M.
R.M., also known as Kim Namjoon, is the leader and main rapper of the group BTS. As a child, R.M. actively wrote poetry and often won awards for it. He began getting into hip-hop when he was just 11 years old, then started songwriting shortly after. As a first-year middle school student, he started rapping at local hip-hop circles. He would self-compose his songs and rap them in the underground Korean hip-hop scenes and became well-known in the community as Runch Randa. Sleepy, another underground rapper, encouraged RM to audition for BigHit, where he was signed right away as the first member of BTS.
저는 RM의 공개곡을 처음 들었던 순간이 아직도 생생합니다. 주제를 다루는 사고의 깊이와 언어 사용의 유려함, 랩을 한국말로 풀어가는 창조적인 방식 등이 17세라는 나이가 무색할 만큼 뛰어나서 곡을 들려준 프로듀서 피독에게 당장 이 친구와 미팅을 잡으라고 했던 기억이 납니다. 일종의 사명감 같은 게 생겼던 게 사실입니다.
He debuted with the stage name Rap Monster, but now goes by RM.
Roles and responsibilities. Alright, here we go. Main rap, bro. I'm done with reading, alright?
Stock it, lock it in my pocket, just full of monsters. Yeah, I get them in the best, get them in the wrist. Heaven and on the son of a beach. Now I'm also trying to be my son of a beat. Now the girl is a son of a bitch. Yeah, I told you that I'm a monster. That's why I be rapping nonstop. I do want your hands at the concert. What the fucking damn hands at the concert? Hit me.
Yo. Go reminds me of Eminem, but not Eminem. You get what I'm saying?
다른 줄을 달아 생각하지 말자 생각조차 생각이잖아 You know 사실은 우린 이런 운명이란 걸 끝없는 고통 속에 웃는 거란 걸 자유란 말하는 순간 자유는 없어 You know Do you know 하루 종일 비가 왔으면 좋겠어 누가 나 대신해 좀 울어줬으면 해서 느리게 숨 쉴래 평소에 내 삶도 내 랩도 너무 빠르니까 난 그냥 살아 넌 나의 모든 목소리 잠시 나는 살아 너만 들어 우린 살아 정우 수위 많은 직선에서 내 살아 먼저 개얼탱 너무 얼탱이가 없어 말이 턱턱 모두 양해를 좀 바랄게 내가 말주변이 좀 부족해 그래도 또 말은 바로 하는데 입이 자꾸 비뚤어지니 좋아서 목소리만
Listen, I can't wait to react to more BTS properly. When I say proper, this is obviously proper because it's a guide, yeah. But when I say properly, I want to say I can't wait to react to their music, their albums, like their solo work. I can't wait because I'm very much like, you know what it means? Because obviously, like I'm a fan of hip hop, innit? So it's like naturally I gravitate towards that naturally. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah. Anyway, with that said, let's just keep it moving. By the way, also I meant to mention something else as well. Make sure you like this as well. While you're here, like this and share this with everybody that you know. If you're part of the army, you have to share this with everyone else that's in the army as well.
I
feel like he's like a very creative writer, and writes in a really interesting way. Like everything we've ever done with RM, some of the lyrics he comes back with, like very unique and interesting.
가사를 정말 이렇게 들으면서 보게 되면 신나는 노래에서도 약간의 슬픔이 있고 약간의 외로움이 있고 그게 근데 저는 가장 인간적인 것 같아요.
Listen, I'm not going to read all that, but I understand. He's a leader. Which is good, to know that he's a leader and he actually does his role. me to only remember fluent in English.
You know,
Wow.
he's known to be one of the best leaders. So I think I like to put him as one of my biggest role models as well.
Oh, I have to do my guide for my Stray Kids guides as well. So stay tuned for that. Get me. Make sure your notifications are on. Get me. Let's keep it moving.
I think he's just one of the most coolest guys out there. He's really smart as well. 정말.
남준 선배님, 내가 돼야 할 그리고 내가 되고 싶은 방향성이 뭔가 딱.
Listen. I know I pause it, and I said I'm not gonna pause as often, but get me. Let's put it this way: for many K-pop bands, artists, whatever, if there's a guide that exists, I best believe I'm gonna react to it. But if you got any other suggestions, leave it in the comment below, and I'll see if I can get to it. Let's go.
롤 모델이라고 하면 되려나? 약간.
Work and collaborations.
He released 2 mixtapes as part of BTS, R.M. in 2015 and Mono in 2018. The album Mono has the most iTunes #1s in the world.
라고 이제 타이틀 붙인 거는 흑백일 수도 있고 그 말이 참 좋은 게 모노라는 말이 이제 혼자 이제 하나의라는 뜻도 그 다크웨어 소위 말해서 고딕 이것을 자습게 됐고 제가 그런 저 스스로를 깨달았을 때 이제 나를 한번 짚고 넘어가야겠다. 그 노래를 만들자.
He released Indigo, his first full-length album in 2022.
그 전에 냈던 모노라는 믹스테이프였는데 그걸 내고 나서 제 성향들이 많이 변하면서 그래서 모노에 대비되는 인디고라는 색깔을 가지고 나온 거죠. 제가 실제로 입었던 청바지들.
Listen. That lets me know how much of a fun, what's the word I want to use? Like, he's an incredible songwriter, because to be able to come up with the concept for a mixtape, or one of the mixtapes called Mono, and understanding that it could either be black or white, or you know what I mean? And then for him to go and to release an album, his full feature album called Indigo, because of the changes that he's and the growth he's had between then. Hey, you have to be a lyrical genius to be able to pull that off. That's all I'm saying. He's smart. He's smart.
와, 그리고 이 페인팅과 그런 여러 가지를 합쳐서 지금 제가 찾은 어떤 2022년의 저의 지점을 내보고자 했던 거죠.
Okay, wait. Time out. He's collaborated with Erykah Badu, the same one that has told, I'm sure she told Jay Electronica not to release his debut album. He's finally released it, by the way, but then it also featured Jay-Z on the first track, Jay-Z on the second track, Jay-Z on the third track, Jay-Z on the fourth track, Jay-Z on the fifth track, Jay-Z on the sixth track, Jay-Z on the seventh track. Like, you might as well just call it a Jay Electronica and Jay-Z album at that point. Do you understand? Like, we waited more than a decade for that album. I'm telling you, if you know, you know. But anyway, because I've seen an interview where she was basically, whether she was trolling or not, she was telling basically Jay Electronica not to release the album. You know what I mean? Now, she's involved with Andre 3000 not releasing new music. You know what I mean? It's her. You can't tell me any different. All right. Anyway, but it's good that he's worked with Erykah Badu though, and obviously Anderson .Paak, Wale as well, Warren G. You know, one of the co-founders of G-Funk. If you know, you know. Get me? Wow. I can't wait to read more of his stuff. I can't even lie to you.
갑자기 생각이 난 거예요. 그냥 봐도 에리카 바두가 A.R.M.Y한테 가서 이제 저 혹시 에리카 바두 얘기하는데 나도 약간 말이 안 돼. 근데 한 번에 이제 수락을 해주신 게
My children were very big fans of BTS, just like everybody.
There you go. There you go. That's why it happened. That's exactly why it happened. It's because of her children. Her children were fan of BTS, so it had to happen. It had to. It just literally had to. So now we need Seven, who is one of her children, like a son with Andre 3000, to want his dad to put out new music, not the harmonica or whatever instrument he was using to release the album. That's nice, cool, whatever. You did your experiment, cool, whatever. But we want to hear you rap. Furthermore, we want a solo project, and we want you back with working with Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, get me. Bring back Outkast. Get me. Let's go.
Else's kids in the world, and that's how I was first introduced to the music, who he was, and I found that he was just this wonderful art enthusiast and creative. You know, made me want to meet him and collaborate with him.
Every time I met him, he had awesome energy. He let me know he was.
Listen, considering the era that we're living in, yeah, that's a massive deal to be able to meet the artist and then collaborate with them in person. That's literally a massive deal because, funny enough, yeah, it was the interview that Erykah Badu was ironically on. I think it was that same interview where she was on Drink Champs, and I remember she was saying, because she had an album coming out with Alchemist, I believe, and like basically, they're saying working together instead of just sending beats, or do you know what I mean? There's a different vibe to it. Like you feel that like there's literally a different vibe to it. So I get why she would want to meet and also work in person. It makes sense. It literally makes sense.
A big fan and that he wanted to collab. I wanted to collab too. And when he sent the music, I was like, yeah, this is funky. This is good. Like I'm down. And it all starts with the music and the energy. And once those two are right, the momentum is crazy.
You know, Rap Monster's like a good friend of mine. Like his energy, his vibe is so good. Like I know he's one of those dudes. If he spent enough time in America, he could be one of the best like producer writers. He's that good. He's that good. He's that good. Rap Monster, yeah.
By the way, also, I know this is a shameless plug for my other channel, yeah, but if possible, I will react to Wale on, I think he was live streaming with, who was it again? He was live streaming with someone in Nigeria, I forgot who it was. And yeah, I want to react to that, do you know what I mean? Shout out to Wale. But his album, I will react to on this channel though, don't get that twisted. That's needed. That needs to happen. Okay, so real music. Oh wow. 217 song credits. Hey yo. There's levels to this. This is the first only a master of the whole day. What does that mean? Let me know in the comments below. What does that mean? Personally and hobby, nature lover. And he had the rest of the crap.
형님 진짜 니네밖에 안 사는구나. 진짜 아무것도 없어. 얘네가 있으면 진짜 다른 게 안 생기나 보다.
Okay, that's a frog, right? Okay, red fish, ready frog.
Oops. My boy. 형! 홍사리밖에 없어요. 아, 굉장히 마음에 드네요. 친환경. Organic.
Okay.
유기농.
Organic green.
꽃게 너무 이쁘죠? 호랑이.
Very tiny.
귀여워.
대박이다.
이 분홍색 얘가 너무 예뻐.
우와,
완전 귀여워.
대박이다. 미쳤다. 야, 너 되게 동심이 있구나.
Wow. So Nam joining as an actual term used by fans to say that they are living a life as Kim Namjoon, which includes taking a walk through the past, admiring nature and visiting museums, reading by the rivers and doing others form of self-care. I understand all the others, but biking by the rivers, hey yo, you don't need to be careful. Like biking by the river. You hear me? Because you don't know how strong that wind can be, you know. You never know. So just be careful out there. But anyway, let's keep it moving. When actually, this guide is more in depth than the other ones I've reacted to in regards to other guys that I'm on it. And that's not to disrespect or anything, it's just what I'm literally doing. That blood, sweat, tears, and based on a book. Okay. I've got my reaction to that on this channel still though. Hear me? Who did that one? Is it? Let me see these books. So The Catcher in the Rye, The Little Prince, Damien in the House, Herman Hesse 1984, Murakami, The Midnight Library, The Norwegian Wood, The Kafaka on the Shore, Me Before You, The Metamorphosis. Let me know what other books you would recommend. Leave your answer in the comments below. Yeah. A wise and chaotic genius. Chaotic genius is mad to say. R.M. is known for his really smart and intelligent. He has an IQ of 148 and ranked the nation's top 1% of students. Wow.
And how did you learn English? Actually, I've taught myself by friends. Friends? Yeah. Watching the TV show Friends. Yeah, The Legend. My mom bought me the DVD.
Oh, wow. So he was watching Friends. Yo, that's interesting. Yo, to learn language that way is very interesting. It makes... I've got a new level of respect for that show now. I'll be honest, because I did used to watch it, but then when I found out that they took that concept and they stopped, you know what I mean? They tried to disrespect the sitcom Living Single that was before them on the same network, and yeah, like, but I've got some respect now again because this is interesting to know.
The whole season. 10 seasons. And I like watched it over with the sub.
I watched Friends too, but I can't speak English. Me too. I enjoy watching it. Hey yo.
With first.
Does 10 plus 3 equal 1?
시계. 10 더하기 3이 하나가 10 더하기 3. 어머. 맞죠? 지니어스. 한국 초등학교? 이게 초등학교 문제야?
네.
초등학교.
이게 감성적인 문제야? 아니면 수학이에요, 이거?
저 풀었습니다. 너 풀었어?
랩몬 멋있다.
답이 뭐야, 그래서 한마디? 34요.
맞습니까? 오케이.
오케이. Memorize the three points.
이거야. 이거로 하는 거. 어휴. 빨리 좀 주세요. 빨리요. 세 개를 골라야 되는 거 아니야? 잠깐만요.
You know you get it.
3번.
Wait. I'm on again. Let me see. You obviously said 3. No, it's not 3. Is it? It's 9, 11, 9. Sorry. 11, 3, and 10. I think.
너무 어렵다.
3번, 6번, 13번?
아니 3번하고 11번 차이가 뭐야? 아이씨, 나 3개를 다 맞췄어요?
How is he doing that? However, despite the intelligent R.M.Y has had moments where he's not so smart and chaotic, the members often tease and call him, wow, got a distraction. Hey. That was bound to happen.
부러졌나?
Really
하면
Really?
부서뜨리고 요리를 하면 요리가 타는 게 아니라 프라이팬이 타요.
네 맞아요.
그런 경우 있어요?
네. 그 프라이팬 여기
진짜로 프라이팬이 타요.
남준형이 천재인 게 저는 의문이 가 돼서 요즘에
was a genius.
현실의 남준형을
I was
보면
watching that.
아 이런 사람이네 그럴 때가 되게 많아요. 약간 왜 그러지 이런 순간들이 되게 많은 것 같아요. 남준이는 우리 아니었으면 핸드폰을 한 300개는 더 샀을 것 같은 그런
R.M. would have bought about 300 more cell phones if it wasn't for us. Hey, listen, if you've dropped your phone before, get me. It is what it is, yeah? It's a human thing, alright? Obviously, you got to be careful, but yeah, unfortunately, you know what I mean? There's going to be times when you mistakenly drop your phone. It is what it is. But 300 times to buy a new one, yeah, that's crazy.
근데 되게 똑똑해. 맞아. 아, 남준이를 보면서 신의 공부가 없구나. 라는 걸 가끔 느껴.
Yeah, God is always there. All day, every day. Filled with wisdom.
아름다움 역시 사실 아름다움은 뭘까요? 아름다움은 정말 추악함이 있기에 또 아름다움이 있다고 생각이 들어요. 그래서 그냥 힘든 순간도 있으니까 그냥 힘든 순간 있으면 뭐 좋은 순간도 있겠지 이렇게 해고서 그냥 지금 버텨 이런 게 아니라 그 힘든 순간조차 아름다운 순간의 일부라고 어떤 한 조각이라고 생각할 수 있다면 저의 화양의 날을 진심으로 이해하고 받아들이면
죽어있는 것들이 대부분이라는 거예요. 예를 들면 뭐 이런 책상도 그렇고 뭐 유리병도 그렇고 오히려 생명이라는 상태가 되게 이상한 거다. 우리는 대부분의 시간을 죽어있다가 어떤 현상 때문에 그 찰나를 잠깐 살아있고 그 다음에 계속 죽어있는 상태로 가는 건데 그래서 그냥 저를 무엇이 만들었냐고 한다면 되게 사고 같았던 그런 인연들과 필연인지 우연인지 모를 그런 사람들 그런 것들이 되게 복합적인 어떤 하나의 되게 유니크한 유기물이 되는 거잖아요. 그렇죠. 제가 겪어왔고 제가 그 크레딧을 줬던 모든 것들이 결국 저를 만드는 것 같아요.
I mean, if what's being translated is real translation, I don't know what to say about that, alright? R.M. regularly shows of support for ARMY through the awards, acceptance speeches, live streams, social media posts, and interviews. Alright, cool. That's a good look still. In 2000, the rest of armies of James Gordon, a TV host, was instead of congratulating, he made comments saying the BTS appearance and that UN was unusual and referred to Army as 15 years.
Are we all well and good? You know, it's so good to be back.
Just to let you know, yeah. Alright, because you see with humor, some people get it, some people don't. One thing about British humor, because James Gordon's British, by the way, he has a very dry sense of humor. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's either you will get it or you don't get it. And even if you do get it, it may not necessarily come across funny. Do you understand? Like, let's be real. Like, yeah, I may be born in Britain, but there's a lot of British comedy that I don't find funny. Do you understand? You know, there's only a handful, yeah, if that. You know, I would say a handful, but you know, there's Richard Blackwood, there's Slim, there's Gemi, there's why are they Jamaican really truly? There's there's Mo Gilligan. You know what I mean? These are comedians. Alright, comedians are similar to in terms of being a host, a TV host. Mo Gilligan is one of them. I find him funny. Big Nos ain't necessarily a TV a comedian like that, but I find him funny. James Gordon, on the other hand, I don't necessarily find funny.
Very well. It's thrilled to see. But James, how about you? You've been in some hot water with armies. Are you all right? Is that all right, James? Are you okay? It was. I've never been on that side of the army before, and I don't know. The prospect of doing anything that may have upset them was I didn't enjoy that feeling, and I hope they know that we would never do anything
Jones,
that would
it's all
upset
right. We appreciate your apology.
It wasn't.
Just wanted to clean the air.
Clear the air for real.
We love you. We absolutely love you.
What's the weirdest or craziest thing a fan has asked you to do?
I don't want to call it like weird or crazy, but
What's the craziest thing a fan has done to meet you? You've had any crazy fan experiences?
팬들이 했던 것 중에 지금 제일 기분 좋고 기억에 남았던 거.
Have you guys been injured yet in pandemonium in a rush of fans?
The fans don't hurt me. I hurt myself.
아멘.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a similar answer that Michael Jackson would give. If I listen, he goes through different levels of pandemonium. Yeah. There was one time where where I think it was rushing through. Where was he rushing to? I can't remember. But he fell down. I remember. I saw it. I was like, "Yo, is he hurt?" But clearly he was. But you know when you gotta do things in your stride, and act, you know what I'm saying? Ben, let's keep moving. Let's go.
감사합니다. 그리고 저희가 최근에 왜 우리가 이 무대에 서고 음악을 계속 만드는지에 대한 이유들을 서로 얘기해보고 있었는데요. 항상 마지막에는 그 이유는 여러분들이 있었던 것 같아요. 무슨 일이 있어도 항상 저희 믿어주시고 지지해주시고 같이 이렇게 함께해주셔서 고맙고 앞으로 어떤 일이 있어도 저희가 또 여러분을 지킬 거고 또 여러분이 저희들을 지켜줄 거니까요. 저희는 정말 본업에 충실하고 항상 무대, 음악 또 그런 것들에 열심히 매진하는 그런 방탄소년단이 되겠습니다.
Oh, they swear on the same day as Jay-Z still. Although Jay-Z's like obviously older, but like yeah. Give me Representative Animal, Hamster, RJ. Okay, let's go. How do you edit? Second tallest, wide shoulders, best eyebrows, and then wide shoulders.
Jin is a vocalist and is also the eldest member of BTS. Initially, Jin wanted to become an actor and pursued a degree in acting from Konkuk University. Because of his good looks, Jin would often get approached by entertainment agency recruiters to audition for their company. He even got approached by a recruiter from one of the top 3 K-pop companies when he was about 15 years old. However, he never followed up with them as he thought it was a scam. Years later, as a college student, Jin got scouted on the street. This time.
Time out. How do you think it's a scam when it's supposed to be top three K-pop companies? It wouldn't be a scam though, would it? You know what I mean? You would obviously have to do your due diligence or whatever the case may be. But then, obviously, if his mind was set on becoming an actor, then clearly that's where the focus needs to be in it. So instead of just K-pop band, I hear it. Like I fully hear it. Let's keep it moving.
By a BigHit employee. After considering it carefully, he decided to audition for BigHit and debut as a K-pop idol. Jin had never danced or sung before, however. Bang PD saw his potential and chose him as a vocalist for BTS. Jin struggled a lot in the early years of the group's debut. However, he never gave up and would stay back after rehearsals until late at night, practicing his singing and dancing skills and gradually getting better little by little. After countless hours of hard work and help from the other members, he reached his singing potential and is now known for his powerful and stable vocals in the group. He has also improved his dancing skills tremendously.
Roles and responsibilities. Jin is known for his powerful stable vocals and soft. 꽃잎들처럼 날개 단 것처럼 흔한데. Alright. All right, Jin.
사랑하고 싶어 빛나는 나를 소중한 내 영혼을 이제 여기
He's focused on presence. And this start where he started and the way it's not. It shows you never know what you're capable of. You never know. 그 손을 내밀어
잠기고 싶어
I saw a D'Angelo album in the background still.
Love baby 운명을 찾아낸 둘이니까 우주가
All right, works and collaborations. Let's see.
Jin has solo songs within BTS albums like Moon, Awake, and Epiphany. Outside BTS, he has released solo songs like Abyss, The Astronaut, and Super Tuna. He also sang Yours, the original soundtrack, also called an OST, for the K-drama Jirisan in 2021.
For real? I don't know. Okay.
Along with V, he sang It's Definitely You, the OST for the K-drama Hwarang in 2016. Although he is not one of the group's main songwriters, Jin wrote his first solo song, Awake, in 2016. Since then, he has written most of his solo songs and also co-wrote and co-produced some of BTS's songs. The song The Astronaut, which was released in 2022, was co-written with Coldplay. It expresses Jin's love and affection for ARMY as he leaves for his military enlistment. Jin also performed this song in Argentina at the Coldplay concert. The song Super Tuna, released in 2022, is a fun song about the tuna fish. Although he made the song for fun, the song became popular and trended at #1 for 4 days straight on YouTube, and also became a viral dance challenge. It is expected that Jin will release an album after he returns from the military.
They already collaborated Coldplay so far, okay. Achievements and impact. Solo Stone being ranked at #5. No, but I don't think Rolling Stone magazine serious at all on it. But that's perfect. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You see the exemplary performance early from the ranks. Oh, wow. So you know what I find interesting, yeah? Knowing that the fandom name is called ARMY and that they are enlisted in the army and the military, and I've been, let me know in the comments below, is that just a South Korean thing? Like once a guy hits a certain age that they're supposed to enroll into the army for and do their army activities? And then let me know what army activities or military activities are they supposed to be doing? Like, help me understand how does it work? Because obviously, let's be real. Let's be real. It's not. You know, when some people think about enlisting into the army, they think, oh, going to, you know, like, going to war, or whatever the case may be. It's not always that, as far as I can see it. Do you understand? So help me understand, like, what does it mean? Like, is it community service? Is it? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, and obviously, I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, it would help them continue to develop as a human being. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. And is it just men that join, or is it women that join? Just let me know. All right. While you let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you have subscribed, because I've got more content that's going to be on the way. I'm gonna take a quick, small break, real quick. We can come back. Obviously, I'm gonna react to more of this because this is necessary. All right. All right, we're back. Let's keep it moving. Let's continue. So personalities, hobbies, and more. Hilarious and charming personalities. They need the fun person to be around.
포인트가 있으시다면 어떤 게 있으신가요?
저 아재 개그 굉장히 많이 알고 있죠. 머릿속에 한 수백 가지 정도 지니고 있습니다.
몇 개만 해줘봐요.
몇 개만요? 테스트만. 제가 봤을 때 안녕하세요는 이 거품이 조금 껴있는 거예요.
뭐가 어떤 거?
Unbelievable.
이거 7개. 맛이 7가지 맛이 있어요. 첫 번째 포도 맛, 두 번째 복숭아 맛, 세 번째 오렌지 맛, 그리고 네 번째 레몬 맛, 다섯 번째 청포도 맛, 여섯 번째 블루베리 맛, 일곱 번째 아미의 사랑 맛. 무서워 민망해.
Hey yo, hey listen.
햄버거가 무슨 색인 줄 아니?
이거
햄버거요? 버건디! 버건디!
I like that joke still. I can't even lie. I can't lie. I like it. That joke was funny. So they were in the UK.
Hello, my name is Jin. I'm worldwide handsome. You know? Worldwide handsome. You know worldwide handsome?
The question is, what's your good luck charm?
You know? Yeah, I have. Oh,
You have one?
The worldwide handsome.
쌤 진영이라는 사람은 제가 데뷔를 할 때까지 가장 이해할 수 없었던 타입의 사람이기도 해요. 저는 그런 사람을 생전 처음 봤어요. 어떻게 치열하게 안 살 수 있는 거지? 아 근데 또 그 형이 치열하게 살지 않는 게 아닙니다. 정말 뒤에서 정말 많은 노력을 해요. 저랑 같이 양날개로서 사실 치열하게 살지 않는 것도 아닌데 정말 여유롭고 본인의 어떻게 보면 중간이 굉장히 확실하고 저는 항상 치열하게 살아와야 하지 않나라고 생각했던 사람이라서 진영을 보면서 생각이 굉장히 많이 바꿨어요.
매일 고민을 하잖아. 난 단 한 번도
You can
고민을
learn from a lot of
해보지.
people.
나는 진짜 오늘만 사는
You know what I'm
사람이거든. 일주일 뒤에 무슨 일이 있다. 그러면은 그 일만 가지고 열심히 나는 뭔가를 해. 그리고 그게 끝나면 좋은 기억은 갖고 있겠지만 그 일은 그냥 싹 잊어.
Yeah, it's all good to have good memory. Keep good memories. Isn't it emphatic? All right. Despite the job on nature, like everyone else, Jin often gets affected by negative and gets depressed. Try not to show it to anyone.
내가 항상 까불거리고 항상 막 와 이러고 웃는 이유가 내가 까불거려서 행복할 때도 있지만 상대방이 웃어서
게 중요한 거죠.
웃어서 더 행복한 그러니까 날 행복하게 하려고 솔직히 말하면
It's good to make people laugh.
상대방을 웃게 해가지고 나를 웃게 하는 거야.
그렇게 생각하시고
Also making yourself
근데
laugh.
다른 사람들한테도 다른 사람들이 웃으니까 좋은 거지.
항상 나도 밝고 가볍고 정말 이런 모습만 보여주지만 나도 굉장히 자주 우울하고 노력하고 있는 거야. 그냥 남들한테 내 밝은 모습 보여주려고. 나라고 우울한 면이 없거나 그러진 않아.
Although Jin was the youngest in his family after joining BTS, he had to take it on an elder brother. He's very cooks. Cool. One takes care of him. That's a good look.
어떻게 쓸까요?
형이 안전운전 해줄게. 너무 걱정하지 마.
It's actually interesting seeing the roles that members do in their group. You know what I'm saying? Especially BTS. There's 7 of them, but each of them play a role. A vital.
방어에 누가 뜨지? 진영이. 와, 진영!
But yeah, like I was saying, like it's interesting how the BTS, yeah. But yeah, so naturally, obviously, with artists in groups, yeah, like you never know what could happen in terms of, yeah, you never know how the role that someone plays, how vital it plays in the overall structure of the group. So knowing that there's 7 of them, do you know what I mean? Now it makes sense to why they have sustained for this long, yeah. And I'm just thinking to myself, yo, the fact that they started off, I won't say bad, but they started off slow. You understand? They started off very slow in terms of success, like quote unquote success. And now look at them now. Do you get it?
역시 멋있는 남자.
진영을 만났어요, 여러분들. 방금 전에 그래서 생일 선물로 이거 사주셨어요. 이렇게 용돈까지 넣어주셨어요. 돈이에요, 돈 여러분들. 진짜 돈이에요. 형 2달치 월급을 저한테 고스란히 이렇게 주셨습니다.
뭔가 내 머릿속에는 옆에 멤버들이 있어야 뭔가 자연스러운, 그러니까 뭔가 내 핸드폰이나 지갑처럼 없으면 불안한 그런 것들 있잖아. 들어오십시오. 오, 들어왔다. 석진 내 꼬야 한 분 들어오셨습니다. 석진 내 꼬야님 안녕하세요. 3초 안에 레디 안 해주시면 강퇴하겠습니다. 3, 2, 1, 0, 땡! 강퇴하겠습니다.
이제 또 야야야야야야야야야야 문! 와!
좋아, 메이플 10년 차! 와, 진짜. 깼다. 안 돼. 날 거야, 이제 말할 거야, 정말 거야.
이게 뭐야? 조기를 잡았어? 참치! 대박! 참치! 대박이다.
You know, all this time, this is the microphone was on mute, and I was saying something. But I'm not gonna repeat what I said because I forgot all of what I said. So I'm gonna keep this unmuted. Yeah. Well, let's play the piano. And you have lessons though. That's what I want to know. This is so cool. Yeah, I think it's lessons. You know why? Because the way he's got his fingers.
그렇게 잡으면 이 쌀이 밖으로 떠서 이쪽으로 옮겨.
아, 뒤집어서
그쪽으로 밀어넣고 안 뜨겁던 하고 시간이 지났을 때 손의 느낌이 달라.
수준 많이 올라왔네. 거의 다 완성이 된 것 같아요. 뽀글뽀글 지금 엄청 올라오고.
아, 그래? 다 드실 수 있어요?
형은 찐이야.
야, 남들과 달라.
Eric,
뭔가 굉장히 많은데 오늘은?
Wait, this is I've seen artists go on other people's live stream, yeah, but I've never known artists to have their own live stream. That way, the group, Suga, yeah? Alright.
Okay. Yeah. 이 노래는 흑음, 올라타봐 지금, 복잡되는 리듬, 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 흑음. 이 노래는 흑음, 올라타봐 지금, 복잡되는 리듬, 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 흑음.
Yeah, him and Suga free with Suga, publicity, make Raphael, nice mark. You know what's mad, yeah? I'm going to say something about BigHit in regards to, and I'll say it in a minute. I will literally say it in a minute. But the fact that his birthday is literally the same day, not the same day, but give it, it's more or less 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 years later. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I believe even if it's that same year, I think BigHit released, if I'll say it now, BigHit released a song in the same year, or was it in 94? I can't remember, 93 or 94, but it didn't do as well. Do you get it? So he had a slow journey as well. So it only goes to show you. Let's go. Okay, you see quite serious.
Suga, also known as Min Yoongi, is the rapper and record producer of BTS. After hearing Epic High when he was young, he decided to become a rapper.
그런 식으로 계속 듣고 실제로 제가 음악 만들 때 엄청 영향을 많이 받은 뮤지션이거든요, 에픽하이는. 저도 음악에서 꿈이나 뭐 희망이나 이런 이야기들을 많이 하는 가장 큰 이유도 사실 에픽하이의 영향을 많이 받은 거죠.
So yeah, that's what I want to hear more of, though. I want to hear, you know, when doing these doing reaction to this type of content, like the guides when it comes to these groups, I want to hear about their influences. Because you know, when I was reacting to, for example, the Big Bang, the beginning, although that's not a guide, it's more of a documentary or docu-series. It allows me to understand, okay, they're inspired by this person or that person or those people. You understand? So you get like a insight on the musical level about, all right, now I understand the direction that they want to go in or potentially can go in, or like sometimes you could be inspired by another artist from a different genre, for example, and have nothing to do with that, and you don't make music of that genre. If that makes any sense. Like the like 90s hip hop and early 2000 hip hop, and as far as Americans are concerned, I will guarantee you, if you listen to their music and listen to those artists individually, they will tell you they're inspired by like sort of Michael Jackson, James Brown, Curtis Mayfield. Like you would never think it, never. You would never think it. Man, let's keep moving. Let's
He
go.
began writing music lyrics when he was just 13 years old. By age
Seriously,
17,
don't need
he
to
started
do it.
working at a recording studio as a part-time job. And since then, he began composing and arranging music, rapping and performing.
He knew
Since
what
the
he
job
wanted
that
to
he
do.
worked
knew
at
the
was
direction.
unpaid, he faced a lot of struggles to the point where he had to choose between spending money for his meals or his transportation.
Damn.
Before being part of BTS, he performed as an underground rapper with his hip-hop crew D-Town and went by the name of Gloss. After seeing a poster for BigHit's Hit It Rap competition, Suga decided to participate and ranked second, eventually becoming a producer and a trainee under BigHit Entertainment. He chose
Okay.
Suga as his stage name. It stands for the first two syllables of shooting guard, his favorite position in basketball.
And it made me thinking it was something different. But I still want to see Sugar Free and Suga collaborate. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Let's go.
For his solo works, he goes by August D, which is DT Suga when read backwards. DT stands for Daegu Town. While training under BigHit, Suga also did a part-time delivery job to earn money, where he got into an accident while delivering on a motorcycle and injured his left shoulder. He endured the pain for several years, until finally getting surgery in 2020. He's doing better now, and has the 7 tattoo at the same place.
Makes you wonder that. So how did he able to, how was he able to perform? You know what I mean? You're the pain for dancing and
내가 천천히 메꾸서 그런 이유로 약간 발달이 애단하게 끝이 없네 재능이 없는 거지 뭐 원하는 건 모두 가졌지 이제는 물들 가져야만 만족이 될지 내가 원했던 건 너 담은 돈 담은 걸 이 다음은 도대체 뭐지 그 다음은 그래 뭘까 심히 느껴지는 현타 위가 없는 현상 위험보다 난 이젠 강하리만 보다가 이대로 또 쉴 틈 없이 생산되네 과연 너를 금지시킨 건 무엇일까 어쩌면 너를 다시 나니까 차분한 오해 돈들의 노예 지원식과 평가 혐오의 노예 유튜브의 노예 섹스의 노예 이게 순간 탐에게 맹천한 팀에 넌 가면 편해 모든 게 뻔해 이렇게 따라서 뻔히 갈리는 가는 시기반칙 투의 다른 말에 노들이 많은 서로가 서로에게 접세를 거는 것도 모른 채 중국의 쓰나미에서 쓸려내
I rapper, songwriter, producer, Suga was one of the main songwriters of BTS. Very personal, worked for lyrics, struggled also keep progression and playing, which I wait for, right? I've actually noticed that what's wrong with it? On the Wings album, like lyrics, I think that was very deep.
사람들이 그런 거지 없으면 있고 싶기도 있으면 없고 싶기도 누가 사람인지 동물이라 했나 내가 보기에는 후회의 동물이 분명한데 사람들은 변하지 너도 변했듯이 세상살이 영원한 건 없었다 지나가는 해프닝 너의 평범함은 되려 나의 특별함 너의 특별함은 되려 나의 평범함 세상이란 커다란 시스템 그 안에 대립과 전쟁이 아니면은 서바이벌을 트립 거부할 수 없는 삶 차보는 꿈을 담보로 희망이라는 모노펜을 랩 부는 불을 창고라고 탐을 시험해 부자는 가난조차 탐에 탐욕스럽게 세상은 흑가백 두만 존재의 그
Lyrics are super deep. I remember it. I think it's on this channel. I can't remember. If I haven't, obviously I'll react to it. Even if I have, I'll still react to it because I want to do a series of reaction, like for example, albums. You know what I mean? Live performances. I want to do, you know what I mean? But anyway, hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notification. You've got more content that's on the way. Go to the link in the pinned comments when it's available. Go purchase your, Sanctuary Spa kit. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to look good and feel good for when BTS do their comeback. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Works and collaborations. This is going to be interesting.
Suga has solo songs within BTS albums like First Love, Trivia Seesaw, and Interlude Shadow. He also released 2 mixtapes, August D in 2016 and D2 in 2020.
Okay.
어거스트 D라는 비트도 사실 고등학생 때 만든 비트였고 지금이야 클리어가 돼서 제임스 브라운 노래를 컷해가지고 만든.
Listen, you are not a producer in hip hop if you have never ever sampled James Brown. He is the most sampled artist. Him and George Clinton, it might be tied. I don't know. Yeah, but I know James Brown is one of the most sampled artists, musicians of all time when it comes to hip hop. Get me? Let's keep moving on.
그때 당시로는 그래서 분노가 가장 큰 메시지고 가장 원동력이었는데 물론 지금은 아닙니다. 근데 그래서 D1은 그런 음악들로 가득 차 있죠.
나이가 들고 분노할 것들이 조금씩 줄어들더라고요.
아, 뭔지 알 것 같아요.
예전에는 이제 지옥에서 살아 돌아온 방탄소년단이다라고 표현할 정도로 정말 사방팔방에서 아주 뚜둑을 팼었었는데 요즘은 그냥 그런 사람들도 좀 용서를 좀 해버렸어요.
그렇구나.
저는 화를 중심으로 음악을 했던 사람이에요.
He released his debut solo album, D-Day, in 2023.
적인 분풀이로서 이런 앨범들을 만들었었는데 그거에 관한 조금 어른스러운 시점에서 좀 정리를 한 앨범이고 그로 인해서 완전한 해방이 되지 않았나. 굉장히 훌륭하긴 합니다. 그리고 정확하게 이야기하면 더 이상 나의 과거에 대한 이야기를 할 게 별로 없다는 거죠. 다 했다는 거죠. 되게 현재에 집중을 했고 그리고 많은 사람들이 과거를 부끄러워하고 미래를 두려워해서 사실 현재에 많이 집중 못하고 살잖아요. 저 또한 그렇고요. 현재에 좀 집중해서 살아보자라는 메시지를 담은 곡들도 있습니다.
Suga has held the record-breaking world tour in 2023, collaborated with LC, Juice WRLD and PSY to run high. Juice WRLD, rest of Juice WRLD. Okay, exactly. Oh, this is interesting. Wow. Got the new NBA as basketball.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming.
Wow. Personality, hobbies, and more. Usually quiet, but can brutally savage. They always say, look out for the quiet ones, isn't it? Triggered with reserved person. I listen, I hear it. I fully hear it.
여러분들께 저만의 스트레칭 비법을 하나 알려드리겠습니다. 오늘 스트레칭 한번 보여드릴게요.
오늘도 어김없이 이력한 기운을 뽐내고 있는 우리 슈가 씨.
Hey, listen. Inside.
자, 슈가 화이팅!
그럼 저 혼자 하겠습니다. 정말 혼자 하네요.
진짜 리얼 같아요?
A softy at heart and the most committed honorable member. Suga can also keep sweet cold sometimes as he's not especially this gets much of the parent and when you're quiet, some people think you're scared. I mean, people are scared of you, and I think you're unapproachable. I mean, the face has that face. It is what it is.
전혀 기쁘지 않으세요?
아니 제가 원래 좀 덤덤한 편이에요. 원래 생일 이런 거 좀 잘 안 챙겨가지고 제가 호비 같은 리액션을 받으시면 안 돼요. 네, 제가 그런 타입은 아니에요.
모든 사람 이야기하는데 제가 20대 중반까지만 해도 생긴 게 이렇게 생기지 않았어요. 되게 이렇게 눈이 올라가 있었어요. 옛날에. 그래서 나이가 들면서 우연찮게 보고 했던 친구들이 다 그 이야기해요. 그때 되게 무서웠다고. 사실 내가 뭐 무섭게 해 사람들 대한 적은 없거든요. 굉장히 뭐 알다시피 생각보다 상대방을 많이 배려하는 편이거든요. 뭐 좋은 때도.
Now listen, I fully hear it. Do you know what it is? And I'm gonna talk from personal experience here, yeah? There's times, yeah, where some people think I'm unapproachable or I look scary. But how? Like, I need to know how. And the reason why I'm gonna say it's not that, yeah, what people think it is, because naturally, yeah, as a human being, you have to understand people look different, all right? You can be everyone is approachable. Like, everybody is approachable. I mean, obviously, you can tell by their body language. I don't explain it. Just because someone's happy and smiling doesn't make them also approachable. Because sometimes if I'm happy and smiling, I don't mean I want to be approached. Like, leave your answer in the comment section below. Do you agree with me that sometimes when you're happy, you don't want to be approached? Yeah, you may welcome it. That's another thing. But again, you will also welcome it if you have just a straight face. Like, anyway, let's keep moving.
행사하는 편이고 마음적으로 되게 배려를 해준다고 하는 그런 모습들이 그 사람들한테는 되게 좀 차갑게 느껴졌을 수도 있고 차분함인 것 같아요. 크게 상황에 동요를 안 하려고 많이 노력을 하고 그리고 사람들이 좀 오해를 하는데 제가 이 표현이 좀 서툴다고 해야 되나? 특별히 막 칭찬을 하기도 좀 어려워하고 칭찬을 받는 것도 어려워하고 잔잔함을 좀 유지하려고 하는 게 좋아요.
He's one of the most caring members and shows his affection in all of the ways. You see what I'm trying to say? How can someone be you look unapproachable? Caring his affection. Let's make it make
동생이 먹는 거 봐도 진짜 배가 붑니다. 형 이거 안 먹는다고요? 진짜? 이거 먹어. 형 괜찮아. 너 밥 먹는 것만 봐도 배가 불러. 감사합니다.
지금 빨리 금방 나오고 있는.
Welcome on music. Watch him in front of me. Very caring. I appreciate that. Seriously. Hey yo. Hope he's cooking and reading them more. Obviously cooking. Clearly. Hey, working out. I just get back to working out as well. I just get my fitness back on. Play piano and guitar. So he's not the only one who can play piano and guitar. Hey, that's cool. That's good. Good to know. Once again, you can see clearly, I don't know, he trained, he wasn't self-taught. Now, for real, this legit is encyclopedia of random. This legit is one of the most in-depth.
아니 이게 예전에는 사실 닭을 먹는 것도 쉽지 않은 시절이었으니까.
맞아. 뉴욕 지하철은 화장실 없다고 했어요. 이는 증상으로 날파리증이라고도 합니다. 이 증상의 이름은 슈가죠.
비문증.
비문증. 정답!
아니 예전에 이거 본 거 같아 책에서.
맞아.
브라질에서 매우 좋다라는 뜻입니다.
How do you take it?
따봉.
맞아요.
정답이네요.
Is on talk show. That's on talk show. What's a talk show that show the great going to If I can react to that, let me know. I'll try to
왜
react
하게
to
된
that.
겁니까 형님? 이건 솔직히 이거 이야기를 좀 해주자면
이게 좀 궁금했어. 얘기 안
Hey, yo,
물어봤으니까. 제가.
that's
이제
all.
솔로 앨범의 계획들을 쫙 보면서 앨범이 나왔을 때 홍보 개념으로
No
유튜브에
way
나가야
that
되는데
you see
그걸 좀
earlier
해주려고 멤버들한테
from the show.
만들어졌던 게
That's
가장 첫
all.
번째 생각이었어.
그냥 이 팀 오래 하는 게 유일한 꿈인 것 같아.
7명이서 죽을 때까지 함께하는 미래를 그리긴 해요.
제 꿈은 현재를 사는 게 제 꿈이에요. 앞으로도 영원히 현재를 사는 거.
지금 당장 내가 원하는 걸 하고 싶어. 그 행복을 유지했으면 좋겠다.
나를 좋아하시고 BTS를
That's how they
좋아하시고
started
여러
together.
멤버들을 좋아하시는 분들에게
Look at
사랑을
the
베푸는
camaraderie they
그런
had.
꾸준함이 있는 아티스트가 되는 게 저의 꿈이자 그냥 소소한 저의 목표인 것 같아요.
진짜 멋있다. 나 스스로 그냥 그런 순간이 왔으면 좋겠어요.
그러면은 딱 우리 다 같이 이렇게 모이는 시간이 오면은 딱 먼저 여행부터 갑시다.
I wanna watch it because I want to match. Just JHope's done now. Let's go. Alright. JHope, hold me. 18th birthday. Now, like I said before, this is the type of content that makes you realize when it comes to groups, you don't know the things that they go through to be able to create what they create and to achieve what they achieve. And then when you see just even glimpses of what they go through, you start to understand why, and everything starts to make sense. And then you root for them even more. It's like now I'm rooting for them even more when they return. When they come back, I'm rooting for them even more. Why? Because I understand. Look where they started. Do you understand? The other thing I'm going to mention as well, like, I'm not going to say it's rare, but in some cases when groups are put together, when they disband for a moment, it's often rare for them to really come back together and still want to be in connection with each other like that. Sometimes they just want to separate, do their own solo work, and just stay over there doing their solo work. Rarely ever do I hear all groups coming back. But it seems like with K-pop, that's a massive deal in general. But as far as BTS is concerned, it's a genuine massive deal because it's like, raw. These guys done a lot together, and I like what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we'll keep it moving because I'm looking at the time, yeah, let's go. All right, heartache tomorrow, longer face today. Used to always look happy and smiling.
JHope, also known as Jung Ho-sok, is a rapper and also the dance leader of BTS. He started taking dance lessons at Gwangju Music Academy when he was just 10 years old and was also the youngest to join a street dancing crew called Neuron. He was well known for his dancing skills, winning many local awards and also winning first place at the National Dance Competition in 2008.
So he's not new to this, he's true to this.
His dancing eventually led to an interest in singing, and he auditioned to become an idol trainee and eventually debuted as the third member of BTS. Although he had never rapped before, he practiced hard and developed his own rap style with the help of R.M. and Suga.
You see, I like that. Do you see that? Roles and responsibilities.
누가 내 수저 더럽대 I don't care 마이크 잡은 금 수저 여러 배 버럭해 잠못 익은 것들 새끼 여러 개 거두벌 씹어 죽겠어 에이 저녁에 Work best man 핵심 섭외 els니 맷진 많지 않지 이 클래스 같이 많기 종양이 합친 반칙 너랑 구원이 싸움에 보면 아픔을 감싸줄 유일한 손길 The best of me 너밖에 없지 나 다시 웃을 수 있도록 펴놓은 네 목소리 Bring the pipe 모두 내 피와 살이 되겠지 Bring the pipe fear 방법을 알겠으니 작은 것에 breathe 그건 어둠 속의 산소와 빛 내가 나에게 하는 것들의 힘 넘어져도 다시 일어나 scream 저리 늘어 같이 도는 가자면 정찰갈 것 같아 하나 따라 마마사 하쿠노 마타타 똑같은 프로필 사진 왜 자꾸 확인할까 그렇다고 착각하기는 쉬운 남자 아니야 구름이란 매일 구름이란 매일 구름 위에 날별 구름 위에 착해 구름과의 감이 구름과 하루 종일 구름 타는 재미 구름 보면 fake 너희 몰라 maybe 만년 동안의 big hustle 멀리 주는 것이 마음대로 못 이룬 너희들을 위로해줄 때야 그 위에 포인트로 써보라게 신경은 다 off 누구든지 뭐라던 그저 그저 first를 지키면 만나를 볼게 지금 내 자리에 맞춰
They all had their own individual leadership in the group.
5, 6, 7, it's okay. I'm in love myself. 경기도 하면서 형이 앞으로 오고 이렇게 뒤로 가는 거야. 여기서 엔딩하는데 여기는 우리 다 똑같아. 여기 되면 해봐.
그냥 뭐 틀려요.
하를 파이어 싹 다 불태워라 빰빰 와와와 파이어
Up is the main dancer. Low would be the dancer. Lift up is the main dancer. Okay, so I'm just reading this part. I'm reading that line. Okay. Hey, listen, this is too cold. Hey, listen. By the way, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, do what you got to do. If you are part of the army, I need you to turn on your post notifications because I will 100% have a lot more BTS content on the way. But also, if you're a K-pop fan, that also helps as well. Yeah, let's continue to help this channel grow. Let's go. And by the way, I just seen what the time is. So if I speed this up a little bit and it sounds about like super fast, allow me. I'm just looking at the time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I just gotta do what is necessary. That's cool. That dance there reminds me of Peridot, the UK. not saying it's similar, but romantic.
누구든 실수를 하고 고통도 받아 그들은 모르지만 그 아픔은 나를 No pain, no gain, again, no waste 고해와 봉쇄 그렇게 fade away 이전하고파 용기를 행복의 기준은 너고 그 길을 걸어 채워주고 고파 믿음 단순하고 쉽게 배가 차는 케이크 조각처럼 그 조각처럼
Hey.
They call me hope, you know I'm hope. 판도라의 history, begin the war. 인간에게 주어진 근심들의 성심판. 돌아가는 이 사람 속에 하나비 때문이지. 하는 소년의 기대, 들리기엔 방탄의 희망이 greater than frame. 그렇게 주어진 명맥의 숨기시. That's my name. 신나로 깊어지는 의미와 함께 on my way. 그를 겪어보니 세상이 보여. 인간을 그렇게 하는 수만 가지의 고열. 역시 시비 원한 소스. 너 미움 어쩌면 the reason. We live home 그게 많지만 인적인 우린 뒤로 걸어도 무섭지 않은 배들을 버텨 앞장서 조금이나만 느껴 소리다면은 깨워주고 파각자 숨은 작은 영웅을 이상가는 우물한 속으로 그 세상 밖으로 총체하는 맘에 또 부딪히고 싶어 Shaking the box, look at my title 여러분 다 이제 믿어보는
vocalist. I know he's not the vocalist in JHope.
This song of love I'm into that I'm good to go I'm drama you know I glow up 보고 싶다 이렇게 말하니까 더 보고 싶다 너의 사진을 보고 있어도 보고 싶다 너무 약속한 시간 나는 우리가 믿다 이제 얼굴 한번 보는 것조차 힘들어진 우리가 The world is fashion Cause we out of control I do it for you love Just you and love Don't know why Didn't get it right I do it for you love Just you and love
Work and collaborations. Let's go. Let's see.
JHope released his mixtape Hope World in 2018. He released his first solo debut album in 2022, titled Jack in the Box.
그동안 좀 통통 튀고 발랄하면서도 그런 곡들을 많이 했었다. 그것들이 상자 안에 있는 음악이었다면은 세상 밖으로 나와서 무수한 경험, 그 경험을 그대로 내가 느끼는 감정들, 말하는 이야기들, 그 이야기들을 하면서 그리고 활동을 하면서 느껴지는 내 자신만의 이면의 그림자. 세상 밖에 나와서 내가 할 수 있는, 내가 다룰 수 있는 음악과 감정들을 한번 해보자. 물론 나를, 내 팀을 이끌어준 거는 밝고 쾌활하고 긍정적인 JHope이지만 내 자신이 이런 모습도 있다라는 거를 이제는 보여줄 때가 된 것 같아가지고.
He also
That's interesting because you know, like it reminds me so much of the situation. Whose album was it? I forgot the name of the person now. But just them releasing that album, do you know what I mean? For what they mixtape Mono, then I think it was R.M. And then mixtape Mono, then the album. Do you know what I mean? Being Indigo, like the concept of it makes sense. Let's keep it moving. Now let's go.
Released an EP in 2024 titled Hope on the Street Volume 1. He also sang On the Street, featuring J. Cole.
For real, with J. Cole. Oh, Becky G. I know Becky G, UK artist. I can't pronounce it. Okay, look at this season still. The best of producer songs, wow. Personality, hobbies, and more. I wonder if he's still there because I think I've seen him on an advert recently.
I'm your hope, you're my hope, I'm JHope.
날뛰기.
활발하다. 비타민.
장점이 없지. 장점이 없는 게 장점이지.
Very caring, love towards the members, especially Mankind Line. Okay, JHope is very caring towards the members, especially adores Mankind Line. Alright.
그래도 우리 팀에
still
엄마 같은 존재다.
That's interesting. They said
잘 주는 엄마? 그런 느낌?
Sorry, I see that that anyway, I was nice.
지민이가 생선 오셨어요 지금. 야 지금 뭐야? 왜 형이 운동 준 거야?
아이고 누구야? 아이고 네가 사랑하는 동생 김태형군 아니야?
Alright, this is all real for real.
아이고 좋아. 내 동생들, 듬직한 나의 동생들. 말을 들을게 안 들으면 이렇게 돼서. 내 새끼 내가
그리고 정직하고 이 성실함만으로도 사람이 이렇게 멋있을 수 있구나를 처음 알게 해준 게 형인 것 같아요. 동생으로서도 같은 팀 멤버로서도 참 많이 배운 것 같습니다, 형. 참 우리를 항상 많이 챙기고 여러 가지 신경 쓰기 위해서 항상 고생한다는 거 안다는 거 그리고 진심으로 고맙다는 얘기를 꼭 해주고 싶었습니다. 같이 하는 동안 몸 좀 잘 챙기시고 마음 고생 좀 그만 하셨으면 좋겠습니다. 항상 고맙기만 하는 우리 형 사랑합니다. 고맙습니다, 형.
Hobbies. Alright, let's go. Let's see what the hobbies are. Crafting like making graphics. Yeah. I won't say that word because YouTuber. Traveling. Lost fashion and photography. So it makes sense to why he's got a collaboration with Louis Vuitton. And next up is Jimin. And you know he's collaborating with a lot of them. I know he's worked with Lato or Lato. No, I know because I know. Alright. Jimin, vocalist, maybe.
Jimin is a vocalist and also the main dancer of BTS along with JHope. During middle school, he started attending Just Dance Academy, where he learned hip-hop dancing.
That's interesting. You see, this is what I appreciate about some artists in groups. Like, you know, when people are, they understand their talent or they feel they got a talent or they got a passion for something, they study it. Do you understand? They study some extension of it. So that's one thing I appreciate. But I do like the fact that every member so far that I've seen, you can understand where they're coming from, what their role is. You understand? Knowing about JHope and understanding he may not be like the lead singer, but he still helps and contributes in his own way. Do you understand? But he helps with the dancing. He helps, like, it's cool, man. I like that every member has their own individual roles that actually helps the group. It's a massive deal.
To becoming a trainee, Jimin learned contemporary dance at Busan High School of Arts and was a top student in the modern dance department. Impressed by his talent, a teacher encouraged him to join an entertainment agency, and thus Jimin joined BigHit Entertainment after passing the auditions.
Wow.
Jimin was the last BigHit trainee to be added to the lineup that would eventually become BTS.
Of
the band's 7 members, he spent the shortest period of time, 6 months, as a trainee before debuting.
6 months? Is that it? So how long is the trainee? Okay, here we go. very unique note.
I say oh oh 더 행복하길 바래요 난 넘어질 때면 내게 계속 내밀어주던 you I say oh oh 이제 내가 잡아줄게요 Save your reasons of falling So dive me a little line Watch me go And now I sit down all alone Away Where am I? A dark case clouding on my eyes I can hear the voices I don't know who they are I'm trying to take fresh air I've been waiting for the stars Tell me where to find myself And when I go to fall 조차도 모르잖아 너도 아프잖아 cause you're mine I just wanna blow your mind 이렇게 넌 또 멀어져만 가는데 아무렇지 않은데 그렇게 말하는데 사실은 내가 그게 아닌가 봐 I want you to be like baby You should be like 저는 아프지 않게 네가 웃을 수 있게 I want you to be like baby
Main dancer, yeah? Okay, Jimin is a dancer. The longest day was because of the black man in one part. Trained for over 8 years in one part. The black man had the whole. Wow.
곁에 머물러 줄래 내게 약속해 줄래 손들면 날아갈까 부서질까 겁나 시간을 멈출래 이 순간이 지나면 없었던 일이 될까 걸릴까 겁나 A butterfly like a butterfly 마치 butterfly처럼
Did you see that? Works and collaboration.
Jimin has solo songs within BTS's albums like Lie, Serendipity, and Filter. He has also released solo songs like Promise, Closer Than This, and more. The song Closer Than This is a song dedicated to A.R.M.Y, which was released after he left for his military enlistment. He released his first solo full-length album in 2023 titled Face.
드디어 지민이가 솔로 앨범이라는 게.
와 근데 오래 걸렸다 이게.
너 한 1년 걸렸나? 라스베가스 때부터.
Because I remember, because I know this is 2024, so I gotta remember timeline. So I do know he has a song with Lato. I do remember that. But if it's not mentioned, it is what it is. Yeah. But either way, I will react to Jimin solo work as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. All right. And make sure you go to the link in the pinned comments. Get me when it's available, and you can purchase your sparse actually package and be able to, whenever they do make their comeback, you can actually feel and look as, you know what I mean, as good as you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
그쵸. 10개월 걸렸다, 10개월. 이렇게 오래 걸릴 줄 몰랐어요.
첫 이제 솔로 앨범이 그 존인 앨범 프로듀싱 하다 보니까 시행착오가 많았겠지. 페이스 앨범에 대해서 좀 소개를 좀 해줘.
이제 아무래도 되돌아보는 앨범이다 보니까 자기가 자신을 마주한다 이런 의미로 페이스를 지어주셨는데 좋더라고요 되게.
좀 보자.
이쁘게 잘 나왔어요.
잘 나왔더라.
약간 그 물에 내 얼굴 비친 느낌.
Although he's not one of the three main songwriters, Jimin has written most of his solo songs and has also participated in producing a few songs, including Friends, which is written and also co-produced by Jimin. The song Friends talks about his friendship with V since their high school days, reminiscing about the old times and promising to stay by each other forever. Friends was also featured in the Marvel movie Eternals. Jimin collaborated with NLE Choppa, Mooney Long, Kodak Black, and Jake for the song Angel Part 1 for the movie Fast and Furious Fast X.
Drake reacted to that, I remember. I know he's reacted to the last one as well. I'm pretty sure it's him. Wow. South Korean also. Animal record. When you technically beat yourself, that was it. Ambassador for Dior, that's interesting. Personally, hobbies, okay, literal angel. Jimin is really carrying sympathy.
We got Jimin, we got Jimin, you might have won.
Oh, right, 3 out of 7.
What's one thing I did everyone else said?
귀여운 거.
정답.
밥을 다 먹었다는 소식 들었고요.
와, 혹시 당신은 천사입니까?
여성입니다.
저는 지민이가 너무 좋아요. 왜 이렇게 얘가 귀여울까요?
일부러 지금 입어.
나 정말 귀여워요. 사실 진짜 방탄에서 아까 손명호 게임을 했는데 방탄에서 제일 귀여운 사람 접어 하면 지민이가 접어야 됩니다. 아시죠 여러분? 지민이 요정입니다.
Perfection is extremely hardworking. Yeah, sometimes you got. However, over time he has overcome these struggles and has become more confident in himself. Being a perfectionist isn't necessarily a struggle though. Look at him, that's the
이렇게 안 좋은 생각을 하게 되면 한도 끝 없이 안 좋은 생각을 해요. 자신감이 자꾸 떨어지게 되니까 걱정을 많이 하게 되니까 되게 다운이 됐을 때 이거에 저는 제일 예민한 것 같아서
정말 노력을 많이 했단 말이죠, 연습생들. 진짜 솔직히 모든 연습생, 이때까지 거쳐간 연습생들 중에 아마 제일 열심히 했을 거예요, 진짜. 지금 보컬 한 노래하는 거 들어보면 예전이랑 또 엄청 많이 바뀌고 되게 대단하다고 생각이 드는데,
근데 이거는 진짜 확실하게 얘기할 수 있는 게 지민이 형이 제 기준에서 가장 본인한테 엄격하고 가장 열심히 했던 사람이긴 해요. 지민이 형은 거의 잠을 거의 안 잤었던 것 같아요. 진짜요? 누구보다 일찍 일어나고 누구보다 늦게 잤었어요.
4시까지 하고 6시 반쯤에 일어나서
새벽 4시에 자요?
So it's interesting, as I was saying, that being a there's nothing wrong with being a perfectionist, but obviously if it does dent your confidence, then you have to find a way to get that confidence back. And it's good that he's in a group, because with him being in a group, it allows him to get back his confidence. You know what I mean? So let's keep moving.
네, 그때는 그래서.
그럼 6시 반에 일어나서
그때는 안 힘들었었던 것 같아요. 이게 아버지한테 달에 한 번씩 전화하면서 안 될 수도 있다. 근데 실망만 하지 마라. 제가 여기서 떨어져도 뭐 뭘로든 제가 해낼 테니까 너무 실망만 안 하셨으면 좋겠다면서 막 몸이 힘들다고 느끼진 않아.
사실 너의 이제 첫 상경 날부터 지금까지 쭉 봐왔던 사람으로서 그 노력이 재능이라면 이 친구는 천재다라고 얘기할 정도로 노력을 많이 해왔던 멤버라고 생각하는데 요즘 진짜 말도 안 되게 연습을 하잖아. 거의 매일 나가고 있잖아.
딱 느낀 거죠. 뭐가 부족한지도 알고, 그리고 예쁘게 봐주시는 건 감사한데 이제 그동안 해왔던 노력들이 물거품이라는 얘기는 아닌데, 그러니까 정확히 방법을 알고 노력을 해야 되는데 좀 헛수고도 많이 하기도 했고, 그런 뱅뱅 돌아서 이제야 좀 제대로 된 연습을 시작한 것 같아요. 기본적인 것들을 참 안 하고 뭔가 급급했다는 생각이 많이 들었던 것 같아요.
나는 어릴 적부터 너가 너무 조급해하는 게 보였어. 그러니까 그 멋있어지고 싶고 되게 장차하고 싶어 하는 게 너무 보이는 친구였어, 어릴 적부터.
뭔가 빨리 그렇게 됐으면 좋겠다는 욕심이 너무 컸던 것 같아요.
그때 그거는 조금 연륜이 좀 쌓여야 되는데.
어쩔 수 없는 거죠.
그러니까.
참 그랬지.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that word. Yeah, A on stage. Hey, listen. I want to watch that full performance. I'm not even lying. Where's it from? Let me know if I can actually get that. That's going to be another thing. Chairs versus Jimin. So I'm getting this with Hey yo.
한 명만 이상하면 될 거를 왜 세워?
아,
또 재미가 다른
아직도 K-pop 봐라.
Sentala from Quincy. Is Jimin still in his chair? Has he fallen yet? Just kidding. I love teasing on clumsy mochi.
Next question.
Okay, next question.
Hobbies. He's so bad like me. That's good. This is what I'm trying to say. I've never seen artists have their own live stream like this. I mean, there's probably one that I'm thinking of now, but he has to do it based on things, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to go to videos about I want to know why statement is called V. V-shaped toilet. That's probably one.
V was raised by his grandparents, as his own parents were humble farmers and were working hard to provide a respectable livelihood for the family. V had always been passionate about singing and wanted to become a professional singer when he was in elementary school. He started taking saxophone lessons in early middle school as a means of pursuing a musical career. One day, BigHit held auditions in his hometown, and one of V's friends wanted to audition for the company. V accompanied his friend to support him. When the producers of BigHit saw V, they encouraged him to audition as well, which he did, and became the only one in his hometown to pass on to the next round of auditions.
Imagine, you're going to support your friend and your friend doesn't get for you. They tell you to.
또 없어? 노래도 하고 또 없어? 비트박스 하고 또 없어? 랩하고 또 없어? 색소폰 가져와서 색소폰 들고 또 없어? 네 이제 없어요. 그래서 이제 없었는데 하던 저한테
연락이 와서 you cannot say no because like if you say
대구에서
no,
나 한 명만 뽑혔대요.
now this is your chance.
할머니 저 합격했어요. 저 이거 했어요. 그러니까 할머니가 그거 사기꾼이라고 사기라고. 이렇게 뭐 해보려고 해가지고 막 하는 거라고. 보이스피싱인가? 아 그런가? 하면서 다 아빠가 막 회사분이 아빠한테 연락하셔가지고 저희 진짜입니다. 하면서 계약을 딱 하고 연습실에 딱 온 게 그냥 저에게 마법 같은 일이었습니다.
Initially, V was kept as a secret member and wasn't revealed until BTS's debut. He chose his stage name, V, for Victory.
Oh, that's why. Not for the jawline, but V for Victory. Alright, cool. Roles and responsibilities. Vocalist. He has a deep baritone voice, which is unique and cannot.
There's a time to wait. We cannot wait. Need to let you know that love I wish I could stay with you. Please try my eyes.
hit is hit.
Yes, you're my only girl. 너는 내게 최고. Means right. Yes, you're my only girl. 너는 내게 최고. That's right.
Okay. That's it. Exactly. Show. Now we're at the Hardcore as well, but the yeah, which song I talking about earlier? By the way, make sure you turn on the post notification if you haven't already. Just keep it moving. I appreciate everybody watching, man. I've got more content on the way. I'm not gonna try and pause this often. I just have to pause for copyright purposes here and now. But let's keep it moving. Let's Works and collaborations. Let's
V
go.
has solo songs within BTS's albums like Stigma, Singularity, and Inner Child. V also has solo songs outside BTS like Winter Bear, Sweet Night, Christmas Tree, Friends, and more. He also acted in the K-drama Hwarang in 2016, for which he also sang the OST titled It's Definitely You, along with Jin. He released his first full-length album titled Layover in 2023.
앨범 제목이 레이오버입니다.
레이오버랑 제일 잘 어울릴 것 같은 그런 트랙들을 다 모아놔가지고
되게 편안하게 들 수 있는 스타일. 앨범 전체가 다 이런 스타일이거든요.
다 이래요. 뭐 딱히 힘을 주거나 너무 힘이 들어간 곡도 없고 그냥 정말 내가 듣기 편안한 방탄의 곡보다는 그냥 내 김태형의 정서를 더 담고.
He also collaborated with Umi on the song Wherever You Are. V has participated in writing and producing several songs like Blue and Grey, in which he talks about his depression, anxiety, and the pandemic-induced loneliness. 4 O'Clock, a sentimental song that he wrote after he and Jimin had a fight. Winter Bear, which was a tribute to his beloved grandmother, who passed away, and several more.
I got achievements and impact. Yo, this is interesting. Hey, yo. The kind of global brand of Christine and Cartier and okay. We got partner with Jackie Chan. And that's just from Slim. Like Jackie Chan is one of the coldest. Jeez. Personality, hobbies, and more. Like, I grew up on Jackie Chan, bro. Like, no joke. Hey! Clothesline. You got a clothesline off that. Where's the clothesline?
이 정도는 뭐 견딜 수 있다. 아니 발에 뭐 살이 물렸는데 피가 막혔어.
제가 이렇게 탔는데 그 연습생들이 용이 승천할 줄 알았던 것 같더라고요.
내가 좋아하는 거 빼면은 좋아하는 거 말고 집중은 거의 못해요. 그래서 멤버들한테 집중을 안 해요.
먼저 얘기해 주실래요?
지민 씨의 새끼손가락이 조금 더 커졌다고 생각합니다. 그렇군요. 중요한 점입니다. 옛날에는 정말 약간 비었는데 지금은 되게 성장 많이 했어요.
지금 믹스테이프 솔직히 여기서 스포 다 해주고 싶은데 어차피 밀릴 거. 그 다음날 회사의 반응을 한번 보고 싶은데.
Now for real, listen, I like how they have their own solo works as well, but I will definitely react to some more BTS. So while they're on their break, at least when I react to their stuff, if they come back in 2026, they make a comeback in 2026, at least I'll be ready. I'll be prepped and ready because this is giving me a lot of insights. And then plus, obviously, if they've got solo works, I'm going to react to their stuff as well. Well, not if, they definitely do. Let's go.
어차피 밀릴 거. 이거랑요. 이거랑요.
Small spoilers. Here's what it is.
이거랑요. 죄송합니다. 제가 원래 회사 말 잘 안 들어서.
Social butterfly, social anxiety. That's cold, though. It's good that he's able to do these type of things in public like that. Me with PSY. That's what I'm with PSY. That's what I'm about my ideas. That's what's up at a jazz club, okay? Lady Gaga. Joker. PSY. I didn't catch up with guy's name, but I'm doing it. Okay. I think I've reacted to this. I believe I have. If I haven't, I'll get into it. Wasn't there a joint from, was it V? He had a song where with, I think it was about the dog. You can let me know in the comments below. That's what I was told, it was about the dog. I didn't know that until afterwards.
내 인생 중 가장 힘들 때였지.
그러니까.
정말 제가 다시 죽었다 깨어나도 아미분들이 저에게는 정말 같은 생각인 것 같습니다.
오늘 초대에 저희가 되게 신청으로 많이 힘들어졌어요. 자체를 할까 말까 고민도 했고 다시 마음 가져가지고 우리 멤버들에게 너무 고맙고 저희 항상 수고해주시는 멤버들에게 너무 감사하다고 감사하다고 얘기해주시면
아 그때는 모두가 미쳐 있었던 것 같아.
그러니까 뭔가 약간 좀 되니까 비교가 됐어요. 내가 멤버들이랑 템포가 다르고 느리고 조금 더 생각이 달라서 내가 조금 더 힘든 건가? 라는 생각을 진짜 많이 했거든요. 무대를 할 때 내 옆에 있는 멤버들을 보면은 참 즐거웠고 참 막 잘하고 완벽한데 나만 왜 이러지? 라는 생각을 되게 많이 했었던 것 같아요. 그래서 그 상대적으로 그런 번아웃이 좀 심했죠.
사실 그때 성적이나 그때 상황들은 너무 행복했어야 되는 게 맞아.
잘 되는 시기.
빌보드 막 가고 AMA 막 무대하고.
그때 그거였어요. 우리 멤버들이 다 성적이 뭔데?
그렇지.
왜 우리를 해치면서까지 성적을 그렇게 생각을 해야 돼?를 많이 생각을 하고 많이 힘들었던 것 같아요.
근데 그때 그렇게 했었어야 되는 상황인 거는
확실했죠. 한계에 다다랐었으니까.
사실 이렇게 계속 우리가 활동을 하게 된다면 근데 그때는 그런 게 있잖아. 이렇게 바쁘고 이렇게 막 잠 못 자는
이런 상황, 이런 삶으로는 버틸 수가 없다로.
그치. 그걸로 시작이었지 우리가 이야기했던. 근데 뭐 지금 생각해보면 뭐 그때 생각했던 고민들이랑 걱정들이 되게 근데 그때는 우리 막 죽네 살해잖아. 못한다고 막
그냥 거의 그냥 뭐 그쵸.
Hobbies. Alright. Abstract art. Art. Play the saxophone and the piano as well. Yeah, it was V. I know it was V. I reacted to a song where it had that jazz type of feel to it. I don't know how to explain it. But this makes so much sense when it comes to playing, right? I think that's not really good, right? That's mini goal, virtual. Also does photography. Beat dog name, yes, it's him. Definitely him.
They can't divide us, we'll survive the test of time. I promise I'll be right. Standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain, it's deeper than the pain. When it's deep like DNA, something they can take away. Hey, tick, 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 off.
Alright, so Kuki as in, I don't know. Funny smile, you know, big dope eyes, okay, and tattoos on his right arm.
In 2011, Jungkook auditioned for the South Korean talent show Superstar K during its auditions in Daegu. Though he was not selected, he received casting offers from 7 entertainment companies.
Wow.
He eventually chose to become a trainee under BigHit Entertainment after seeing one of R.M.'s pre-debut videos. Being the youngest of the group, as he became a trainee at just 13 years old.
13!
He was very shy at first. However, slowly, and with the help of BTS, he grew more confident in himself and matured. R.M. gave him the nickname Golden Maknae, which means golden youngest in Korean.
Okay.
It is usually given to those who are talented in many fields or someone who is an all-rounder.
So clearly he's an all-rounder then, right? Roles and responsibilities. Hold on back there. Wow.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Cause of my euphoria. 황홀했던 기억 속에 나 홀로 춤을 춰 또 비가 내리잖아 이 안개가 걷힐 때쯤 젖은 발로 달려갈게
Hey, yo, he can sing for him.
Something in you that it was real Frozen in my head Pictures I'm living through for now Trying to remember the good time Our light was going through so loud Memories are playing in my dome and the light left the stars Light left the moon 별별이 없이 공허한 건지 그저 몇 시간 잘못만 때리는 게임 When you try your best but you don't succeed When you get what you want but not what you need When you feel so tired but you can't sleep
The fact that he's reading the lyrics, singing, that's, yeah.
I was just so fascinated with his voice and how, again, similar it was to mine. And I thought it was I was like, this guy has to have some sort of absolute perfect pitch because there's just, he's hitting every note that I hit, like on cue. Then finding out 5 years later that he actually does, and was just really shy and didn't want to tell me that. But
now for real, do you know what's mad? Yeah, like, it's mad because sometimes in life, yeah, you don't know. I said it before earlier. I said with talent, yeah, you don't know the talent you really have. Some people can see the talent in you in regards to certain things, and they're able to find a way to make sure that talent comes out, and then you and yourself later on in life can develop that talent further on. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, and it's interesting because when you're shy, you may feel confident, but you're not as confident. But when you come out of that shyness, the confidence just becomes another thing in addition to your talent or your talents or your skills. It's amazing. It's literally amazing. Let's keep it moving. like that. JHope tapping him up in the back. Let me. What are friends for? What are family mates for? You know what I'm saying? Okay.
보는 시선들을 느껴 How do you feel? Make some noise Make some noise 그러고 애를 써도 느껴지는 나의 rainism I make it rainism The rainism 넌 이제 빠져버렸어 I'm gonna be a bad boy I gotta be a bad boy I'm gonna be a bad boy I gotta be a bad boy
I don't think you want to be a bad boy. The first thing I wanted to be a bad boy. Now it's just, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, no jokes aside.
우리 평행선 같은 곳을 보지만 넌 다르지 나는 밖에 없는데 왜 너 밖에 있는 것만 같은지 공하면 너무나 삐쳤니 나 삐지겠던 적이나 있었니 너 귀여움이 나 침몸이 생기길 네가 사랑하는 기적 어릴 때 네가 앞서 말을 걷었다만 너 양해를 적자 말할게 난 주변 편인 정도 줄게 더 많은 바 다른 애들 입이 자꾸 비들어가도 너무 좋았어 너무 좋았어 헤이런 없는 래퍼들은 좀 닥쳐 너의 헤이터가 어딨어 멋있고 세상한 네 겨울을 가고 숨쉬고 있는 너의 헤이터 우리 살라보다 셀러브레이트 어디 갔어 너 브레이크 너만 대나 인정해 이렇게 고리들 너만한 중계를 나도 이겨할게 말 못하고 있어 공부는 악실수만 학교들이 시계를 겁나지고 봐 들려 동의하는 걸 저정들을 제발 줘 너만 살아가지고 말돌이 멘탈볼 다시 내가 보내봐 헌들이가 열심히 노력해
Works and collaborations. Alright.
Jungkook has solo songs within BTS's albums like Begin, Euphoria, and My Time. He has solo songs outside of BTS like My You, Still With You, Decalcomania, etc. He released his first full-length album in 2023 titled Golden.
I mean, he is the golden man.
여기서 앨범 이야기를 해야 되는데. 이번 앨범엔 골든이야. 결국 골든이 왔네.
네. 아무튼 이제 골든은 저한테 꽤나 좀 접점이
Exactly, yeah.
골든이긴 해요. 남준이 참 정해준 황금망대부터 시작해서.
넌 이번 앨범에서 뭘 보여주고 싶니 사람들이?
나는 랩도 하고 노래도 하고 춤도 춘다.
만능이다.
만능까지는 아니죠.
황금망대다.
그런가?
황금망대 내가 지어준 별명인데 안 써요. 좋은 거야.
저는 지금 시기가 좀 골든 타임이라고 생각을 해요. 트랙이요.
근데 11트랙을 결정하는 데 있어서 어쨌든 되게 신경 쓰는 그러니까 이게 중요시 생각하는 그런
이건 넣어야 된다.
포인트들이 있었을 거 아니야.
되게 그냥 가장 보편적인 감정, 사랑. 그래서 이번 앨범은 전부 다 사랑 노래예요. 전부 다 사랑 노래고 그것도 이제 그냥 맥락이 있기는 한데.
He has collaborated with artists such as Usher and Justin Timberlake for his title song Standing Next to You from the album Golden. He has collaborated with Latto for his single Seven and with Jack Harlow for his song 3D. He has also collaborated with Charlie Puth on the song Left and Right. Like the rest of the vocalists, although he's not part of the three main songwriters of the group, he has written several of his solo songs.
Listen, my bad, y'all. I thought it was someone else. I thought it was Jimin, but it's not. It's Jungkook. So allow me, all right? I'm still learning, yeah? I'm still learning. But at least I know I was right in regards to it was one of the BTS members, all right? And then the name started with a J. So it could have been, if I'm thinking about it, think about it. It could have been JHope, it could have been Jungkook, it could have been Jimin. You know what I'm trying to say? It could have been any one of those three. But anyway, we now know it's Jungkook. Because that song is cold. I can't even lie to you. But I didn't know he had got a song with Dustbin Timberlake. But we want to talk about Dustbin Timberlake over here. You know what I'm saying? Get me? Because how can Michael Jackson put you one and tell you? Anyway, let me know, Rand. I keep moving.
And has also written a couple of BTS's songs. The song Still With You expresses his feelings of longing, but also promises to stay by the fans forever. The song My You, where he sings about his love for ARMY and how he feels grateful for them. The song Magic Shop is also another song dedicated to ARMY. It talks about creating a safe space for fans who are going through a tough time, telling them to take a break and inviting them into the Magic Shop to feel comforted. Jungkook sang the official song for the FIFA World Cup in 2022 with Fahad Al-Kubaisi titled Dreamers, and also went to Qatar to perform it live at the FIFA World Cup opening ceremony.
Wait, we've got to take a pause on that. He's worked with Central C and Ed Sheeran. Yo, Cent and Ed Sheeran. Nah, I know who they are. I know who Shawn Mendes is, but Ed Sheeran and Central C. But raw, I'm definitely gonna have to react to more of these songs. Obviously, I will naturally. Achievements and impact. Biggest favorites happening. That tune 7 or something. Now it made me look at and understand that Lotto can actually rap. That she's ready to. But she changed the name. Again, I'm out. Became a global brand as a cowboy life. Personality, hobbies, and more. Okay, basically, BTS baby. All right, cool, fair enough. Said Chocolate Drain when he was just 13 years old. He was basically raised by the other BTS members who looked after him. Jin, especially being the eldest, took the role of caring for Jungkook. It's magic because I'll be honest, I've seen his name.
무대 서고
When it comes to other artists,
친구였어가지고 멤버들이 항상 함께 해줬었어요.
정말 밥도 내가 다 사줬지.
정말 밥 내가
when it comes to other artists,
사실 뭐 어머 키웠지.
in the group, I've heard his name.
나왔을
저는
예전에 인터뷰에서 나는 형들의 성격이 다 담긴 인격체라는 이야기를.
맞죠.
내가 봐도 그래.
제 말투에서 다 나와. 멤버들의 그게.
그럼 나한테는 뭘 가져간 거야?
가져간 느낌이 아니라 그냥 스펀지처럼 그냥 나도 모르게 이걸 그냥.
내가 봤을 때는 너 시기별로 되게 영향 받는 애들이 있어. 어떨 땐 남준이 막 어디 막 석진이 형을 받고.
아니 그러니까 친구들한테 막 내가 조언을 해줘. 난 형한테 조언을 듣는 입장이잖아.
정국이가 조언을
얘기를 하면서 컸네. 연기 하고 싶어한다니까.
정국 다 컸네. 어른이네 이제.
다 내포돼 있어요. 그냥 가끔씩 이게 툭 하나씩 튀어나오는 거지.
근데 나는 진짜 참 7명이 가족보다 더 가족 같은 사람들인 것 같아.
저는 가족보다 오래 봤죠.
너는 진짜 인생의 한 절반을.
그치. 내 인생에서 뭔가 제일 뭔가 행운이라고 생각하는 점 중에 점 중에가 아니라 그냥 그거 딱 하나가 제일 그런 것 같아요.
너는 이제 막내니까 6명의 형이 좀 되게 애지중지하면서 그건 있긴 했었어.
고마워요.
진짜 애지중지하면서.
You can see who's the youngest. It's so mad now. I'm mad, bro.
참 잘 컸지 진짜.
You know when you deep it, like, bro, he really is the youngest.
컨네를 볼 때마다 하는 것 같아요. 용기 형은 나보고.
볼 때마다 그런 마음이 들어. 지금 중학생 때요. 똑같거든 지금. 얼굴 완전 중학생 똑같아.
A.R.M.Y's biggest lover. He's too precious.
나는 진짜로 인생이야, 여러분들이. 내 인생에 빠지면 안 되는 것들 중 아니지. 빠지면 안 되는 것. 나머지는 빠져도 돼. 나머지는 빠지면 안 되지. 그래서 제일 먼저 여러분들 이름 새긴 거 아니에요. 단순하게 아미가 있습니다. 근데 이게 제가 제일 첫 번째로 한 옷이고 한 타투고 그냥 모르겠어요. 그냥 저는 뭐라 해야 되지? 아미가 나한테는 너무 당당한.
I like that he has this level of appreciation for the fandom, or army, should I say? Like it's such, he doesn't take it for granted. He doesn't take it for granted, and it's. I'm not saying that the others do, because they clearly don't. But it's like that level of appreciation. Come on, man. Can only appreciate it, man. And it only makes me personally want to support them more. You understand? Personally.
지금도 뭐 그렇지만. 너무 자랑스럽고 그래서 이 아미를 안 보이는 곳에다가 하는 거예요. 아픈 일이 있으면은 혼자서 무리하지 말고 혼자서 무리할 수 있게끔 그런 때가 있어요. 우리 아미들이 그냥 아무도 나한테 줬으면 좋겠다. 진짜 얼마나 좋겠어. 난 여러분들을 볼 수는 없잖아. 볼 수 있으면 참 좋겠지.
Who came up with the fandom name? Let me know in the comments below.
아미들이 다치면 안 되는 그런.
What are the acronyms? What are the acronyms? Let me know.
What is the thing that you love the most about that dynamic between
You
Man, like
and I.
saying no.
그 한국에 친구 따라 강남 간다라는 말이 있는데 방탄이 아미를 따라간 느낌인지 아미가 방탄을 따라간 느낌인지 모르겠는데 그냥 서로 그 유대감이나 약간 의지? 그런 부분이 가장 특별한 부분이 아닌가 싶고.
ARMY song for BTS. 이거야?
Alright, this is an episode that I'm gonna have to watch as well. What is this? Let me know in the comments.
와 너무 감동이다 이거. 아미 너무 잘하네.
It's another. Okay.
고맙다.
I still react if I can though, if it's available. Golden Matinee is literally good at.
자, 팀장 열심 뛰어갑니다. 쌤팀. 야, 자, 진영 빠른데요. 이거 올림픽이에요, 올림픽. 마지막. 비원이 고. 자, 비원이 고. 자, 이거 공찬이에요. 뺏겼어. 아니, 방탄소년단이에요. 방탄소년단 정국 선수 마지막 앵커거든요. 정국 선수 마지막 앵커거든요. 와, 이거 이변. 마지막 앵커. 빅스 출발해요. 자, 빅스가 바깥쪽으로 치우라는 말 하네요 지금. 자, 선수는 방탄의 정국이고요. 자, 끝까지 맞습니다. 자, 다시 한번 안쪽 허벅지. 다시 한번 안쪽 허벅지. 교환이 끝없이 오는데요.
He's just one of those ones that are gifted at literally everything. He's one of them ones. Nah, you know wait. He's one of those ones that are genuinely gifted at a lot of things, and it's unexplainable. It's different. I don't explain it. I know that if you went to school or went to college or uni, you know that there's someone in your class. You know what I mean? You know there's someone like that. You know, and you know there's someone like that in your family. And even if it's you, you're gonna be humble about it. You're always the most humble.
집에 있는데 할 게 없습니다. 할 게 없어서.
Hobbies, let's go. Working out. I must get back to working out if I can, bro. Yeah. Makes you wonder, as far as boxing, who's like the best South Korean boxer? Like at heavyweight, middleweight, super middleweight. Let me know in the comments below.
첫 번째는 김정국 형들 좀 때리지 않았으면 좋겠다. 요즘 성인이.
Listen, this is impressive to see, but yeah, he really is. He really looked like he's good at everything. Like good at everything. Let's keep it moving.
되더니 특히 비시민을 그렇게 때린다 아니 들어서 저기다 던져버리고 그 근육들이 이제 성인이 되니 자유로워져서 너무 힘들다 형들이 너가 오지고 여기 정국이한테 온 사람들은 비슷하긴 해요. 첫 번째 뭐 형 괴롭힐 때 무슨 생각하니 네가 하이텐션일 때 무섭다 운동하는 거 다 하는 거 아는데 형들이 모른 척 해준다.
다 무섭잖아요, 맞죠?
다 사연이 비슷해. 여기 4명 보면
Big drum and the guitar as well. Okay, and you discover that because he's super talented at that. Cooking as well, alright. Not the only cooking, so he's more cooked than
나를 걱정했었나요?
Nice one there, that was.
걸어가고 있잖아. I'ma leave the door open.
자, 안녕하세요.
Droga created an Instagram account for Bam to post updates while he's away serving in the military. All right, there you go. This is what I wanted to know. I wanted to know about this information here. So, full name, Army, adorable representation, MC for youth, commonly known as Army. Army is our own symbols. Okay.
ARMY is made up of people of all ages from various countries, cultures, and backgrounds. In a study conducted, 46% of the fandom was made up of females, while 31% were males. ARMY is one of the most active fandoms in the world. They regularly have streaming parties and battles. Volunteer armies translate live streams and Weverse posts in real time for other armies. There are ARMY accounts that update charts worldwide in real time to let others know about BTS's position. And ARMY accounts that let others know about various places where people can vote for BTS. There are ARMY accounts dedicated to teaching others Korean and other languages, or even academic subjects.
Wow.
Accounts that provide jobs and employment opportunities to other armies. ARMY
Are you
organizations
serious?
for charity to donate towards various causes.
Wow.
In June of 2020, moved by BTS's statement and show of support to the Black Lives Matter movement, armies all over the world who had already been donating to BLM causes band together and matched BTS's 1 million donation in just one day.
And part of me was like, why isn't everyone's fans doing this? Imagine if everyone's fans thanked them by organizing charity in their name. What a better place this world would be.
I was originally drawn because there are rappers in that crew. So I got interested in the music, and then I got interested in what the music stood for. And they advocate self-love, they advocate don't be afraid of failure, they advocate that you are enough. And on top of that, they developed this global army, this BTS Army.
Do you know what's mad interesting about this whole situation? Even though they haven't mentioned it yet, that they're because I've actually heard it on the documentary for Michael Jackson where they were saying that BTS are fans of Michael Jackson. So that's how I knew, yeah. And then there's an image where Michael Jackson from the 2001 era where he's slotted in as if he's like the 8th member. Like if you look, you would if you look at it at face value, you wouldn't notice. You literally wouldn't notice. But then after a while, you're like, wait a minute, that's Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and obviously I bring up Michael Jackson's name for a reason, because he also represented the army. The way he dressed was militant. I know some people want to take jokes and be like, oh, he dressed like he was Captain Crunch or whatever the case may be. He dressed militant for a reason. Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting to see how, he was also a charitable person as well. He would obviously encourage his fans to make donations and all that stuff there too. But it's just the fact that ARMY are doing everything they can within their resources to help others. It's absolutely astonishing. And I'm fully here for it. This makes me want to support BTS even more. This is what a fandom should be about. Do you know what I mean? Because I've seen some fandoms go against other fandoms and all that stuff. Damn, that's not in the K-pop world, by the way. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Especially in the hip-hop world. I see some you know what I mean? So I say hip-hop world. Yeah. I see them go against each other. I'm like, yo, you could help each other. Do you know what I'm saying? Rather than go against each other. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
That is not just geeked out fans. Hell, man, we have fun. You know, we're doing good stuff. But if we can resonate through the television to you at home, to come out of your pocket to give to a cause, that's work, man. That's work and that's purpose, and that's changing the world.
Right. And that's John Cena saying that. John Cena.
I mean,
you know, you can't obviously
정말 데뷔 때부터 많은 일들이 있었고 안 될 거라고 하시는 분들도 정말 많았는데 이렇게 끝까지 믿어주셔서 정말 감사하고 저희가 정말 꿈에 그리던 일이었는데 이렇게 꿈을 현실로 만들어주셔서 정말 감사합니다.
How baby, they got R&B for real, for real. Extra info.
Run BTS is BTS's own variety show where they compete in various games, complete challenges, act as spies, and win prizes. There are about 156 episodes as of now.
Yeah, I need to react.
Bon Voyage is another show where they travel to different countries and visit famous landmarks. As of now, there are 4 seasons of Bon Voyage. In the Soup is a show where they take a nice cozy vacation in a peaceful forest area. There are 2 seasons of In the Soup. BTS has a storyline that continues across their music videos starting from the I Need You era, which is each member plays a different character in this storyline. BTS has comic series called Save Me and Seven Fates Chaco, which you can read for free on Webtoon. They have also released several games throughout the years, the latest being BTS Island in the Somme, a game where the 7 members are stuck on an island and where various things by solving puzzles. BTS have their own animated versions called Tiny Tan. BTS also release movies and documentaries following their behind-the-scenes album-making process and more. Individually, some of them have also released documentaries and movies focusing on their solo album and solo debut process. Besides Bang PD, you'll also sometimes see and hear about their choreographer, Sun Sung-duk, and producer P-Dog, who have been with BTS since their debut and have participated in almost every BTS album as of now, along with the members. BTS has a fan chant that ARMY sings often just before they start singing. It starts with the leader's name and then follows from the oldest member to the youngest member.
Yeah, and that Bappe's there as well. Oh, what is this? Cameroon versus. That was the guy.
Also, R.M. will be releasing his new second solo album, Right Place, Wrong Person, which will be dropping on May 24th, 2024.
Okay, so it's already out. So
it captures a person's feelings of being an outsider who doesn't fit in. He will be releasing the pre-release track, Come Back to Me, on 10th May.
All right, so obviously this was done 2024 at a particular point. So far, as far as I'm aware, there isn't a 2025 version. It is what it is. Either way, I'm still appreciative because I still learned a lot. Like, I genuinely learned a lot. The fact that no, wait, you got to understand, if you are part of the army, if you are part of the army and you are doing all of this, give yourself a round of applause, for real, for real. Because what kind of fandom is this? You lot are real ones, for real, for real. I'm not even joking. Like, I genuinely, I'm not joking. Let's see what people say. So the top comment says, please turn on CC for updated, corrected, and additional info. In some parts, also I forgot to mention, but I had mentioned about Buhari part in the video. However, I had to trim it down too. So yeah, trim it down to copyright issues. I tried posting an OG video twice, both times I got it. See, this is what I'm talking about, copyright issues. The thing is, sometimes things could get, you know what I mean? Got to be very, very vigilant. So I appreciate that. Let's see what people say in the recent comments. I want to see recent comments. Okay, we're gonna have to nice. All right, so hello, 41 old Army here, Army. Thank you for checking this guide out. If you want a longer guide to watch, check out the Purple Snow. It's updated 2024. It's a little over 2 years, but we don't really mind long videos. I've been at Army since 2021. My son was 8 at the time, introduced me to the music. That's interesting. That I fell in love with their music and them as a people. They are so humble, genuine, honest. They're also very chaotic and fun, which they love. Need a song suggestion? Let us know what you're feeling, man. And we'll give you a song. We're here to help. You see what I'm trying to say? And she got introduced to BTS because of her son. That's incredible. And oh, listen, there's so much to go through. This is amazing. Anyway, my heart. Thank you, Purple Bang Dan Snow, one of the best guides. I feel like this is one of the best K-pop guides ever because it is so in depth, and I appreciate how the army move. Hold on. All right, so let me know in the comments below, yeah, like, what is your favorite? So there's 2 things I want you to do for me. I want you to let me know what your top 5 BTS songs are, and I want you to let me know your top 5 BTS music videos are. Let me know in the comments below. And third thing, when did you become part of the army? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, what year, what comment? Like, let me know. Nah, man, I'm. This is impressive to me. But anyway, listen. With that said, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.